Lag, so
We're live.
we are
We're back.
we are resurrected
We
from the
have returned.
shadows.
Yes.
I just wanted to give a big shout out to each and every one of you who actually had the patience with me during this time. Like I was telling him, Chris is snoozing in the background, so as always, you're going to hear his butt trumpet and some snores. I can't do anything about that. My noise canceling mic isn't working, and if you hear any woos and ee's and dolphin sounds, that's the potato talking in his sleep. So if I do mute my mic once in a while, it's just to go check on him, but I am still here, so you guys can keep on going. Mage is having computer issues right now. He's headed to Best Buy to get a computer part, so he may join later or not, or just join in the chat. So Rez is returning as soon as possible. I know we keep been saying that, but she's been dealing with a lot of cool stuff in her life. So, when she's ready to come back, she'll come back. I'm just happy to be back here with this double feature tonight. Yes, we will have a 10-minute intermission to go get snackies or whatever.
More dino nugs.
And of course, I'll have to feed my little potato. So, it's good. It's good. It's happy to be back here. And if you hear me move up and down in my computer chairs, because I have to stand up every once in a while, helps my recovery. So, yeah. Okay, so
right.
I thought we would open up with some
chants.
Yeah, I took some screenshots of, where are they? There it is, image. I took some screenshots of some of them that stuck out to the top here, so we'll go over some of them. This one is, thank you panel for everything, helping me with learning film. Appreciate, sorry for English.
Oh, no, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for this. I'm trying to, it wouldn't let me scroll all the way down, but I tried to pick the top few here. This one came in. You guys inspire me. Thank you for making me feel good about pursuing film.
Yeah. Pursue that film.
And I like that because that's not the only one that we got like that. That's just the one that was on the top.
Yeah.
This one, congrats, Mercy, on your spooky potato. Thank you very much. Gill-boy, I enjoyed your channel so far. Please do a top 10 of horror for film students.
Oh, I will.
So see that? Awesome. See that, my friend? And don't forget, guys, not just viewing his channel, but giving him a subscribe, even if you're not on YouTube a lot. It will help his channel out a lot, my friends.
Yes, so, please do. Like and subscribe and share and comment.
Yes, even if you just comment and say hello, it will be a big, major help for his channel. So please do so. He puts a lot of work into his videos.
Yes.
And it is awkward at the beginning stages because it feels like you're talking to nobody.
Yep. But it's still fun to talk to nobody sometimes.
Of course. Sending love from Oslo. I'm guessing that 3 is supposed to be a heart.
Yes.
So
awesome. Thank you. Wow, from Oslo. Cool.
Thank you. And let's see what the other one's here. This one. Twins of Evil. Is this related to the vampire lovers?
Yes, actually. This is the first film in that Karnstein trilogy.
Hey, Mage.
Hey, Mage. Heading to Best Buy, man. All right.
Good luck at Best Buy. And then, let's see. This is another one. People were lurking before. You're welcome. You're welcome for our vampire.
Oh, yes. Yes. We're going to show some good vampire films tonight.
And let me see. Let me make sure that was the last of them that I got. Let me see. There was one, but I don't think I got the picture of it. But it said something like somebody would pay big money for us to overdub public domain horror movies.
All right, I'm down.
I'm like,
let me know when.
we totally should start doing it. They're like, it's like the Who's line of it anyway, like where they used to have to do that, but like with horror films. So.
Yeah, perfect.
But thank you so much. We're gonna just let people time to come on
in. Yeah.
because it's been a while, and I know the algorithm's probably a little messed up, so I'm not expecting a
for
huge
sure.
turnout as usual tonight. But it's good to be back, my friends.
Yeah, it's awesome to be back. I've missed all of you.
Me too. It's been so weird. Like even in the hospital, I was like, "Oh, this is so weird." Like,
Yeah.
sorry I couldn't make it. Everyone, hi, everyone on YouTube. My stream computer is dead. Need a new processor. Yeah, dude,
You
I'm
can do
sorry
it,
that happened.
Mitch. Get a new processor.
Get it done, my friend. Get it done. Um, Hi, Tom and the gang. Welcome back.
What's up, Tom and the gang?
They're
It's hammer time.
they're
Do.
they're excited to have us back. Tom
Awesome.
says that he'll cosplay as one of the twins of evil, if you will, Gill-boy.
Oh, I will. Yeah.
Uh,
I'll be Mary. You can be Madeline.
there you go. The film students are coming on in. I'm sorry, guys, that I can't screenshot or like live share the secret message
Yeah.
chat. I tried to learn how to do that, and right now it's still messing up. I'm going to continue working on that so that way it pops up on the screen so everybody can see it. Once I figure that out, though, that'll be a lot easier than me coming here to read like 3 different tabs while streaming.
Yeah. For sure.
I still got to figure out how to do the Tom and the gang stuff too, because I know they won't want their names out.
I want to see Tom and the gang.
Oh.
If I ever get down there, the first thing I'm ordering is a brandy.
There you go. What? No wine milk?
And that'll be the
next. Oh, ow. I forgot. It hurts when you cough after you've been cut open like that.
Yeah. Whew. That's so metal.
It really was. Honestly, I have no idea why I had anxiety like I did, because I had like the top-notch doctors, so I lucked out.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad.
And you know, my dude was there, and my potato's healthy, so I'm grateful for that. It was the most weirdest experience ever, but I stayed calm because the anesthesiologist was just looking at recipes on Instagram with me while I was putting someone together, so I knew there was no complications. All right. All right. So we got some Twins of Evil first.
Yes.
And we have a 10-minute intermission. Gill-boy, do you want to go ahead and do your film discussion before we get started?
Yeah, I'll give a little bit because I want to save some while we watch the film, of course.
Absolutely.
But this, Twins of Evil, like I have previously stated, is technically a part of the Karnstein trilogy. So it would go this film, Vampire Lovers, then Lust for a Vampire. Mm-hmm. Those other two are slightly more spicy than this one, so we can get away with showing this one, I feel.
I agree.
It is kind of a personal favorite of mine because it is just kind of a guilty pleasure. Mm-hmm. But this is directed by John Hugh, and the screenplay was written by Tudor Gates. And I believe Dick Bush is the cinematographer. So we're not watching a Jack Asher or a Terrence Fisher film, mm-hmm. But it still is a very beautiful Hammer film. Of course, our main lead is going to be Peter Cushing with Damian Thomas. And then, of course, the twins are Playboy playmates Madeline and Mary Collinson. And they honestly give pretty good performances in this. And Damon Thomas is awesome as the evil vampire. Now, I do want to say before we start the film, you can, and this might not be factual, but like at least for me when I first watched this felt like this was a script that then got modified in its second and third act. Like maybe it wasn't complete and they just were like, okay, well, let's just put vampires in here because you'll see when we start the film, it feels like it's going to be a witchcraft film, like it's going to be about witches. But then it slowly takes a hard turn into vampire stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But like I said, this film does have problems. I wouldn't say it's like an overall masterpiece, but I personally think it is just because I like it. But I can see why some may not hold it in high regards. But I wanted to show it because I feel like it's important to show this in our Hammer playlist. And you'll see why, because it's just a fun time.
There is a quick secret message chat question.
Yes.
Is this Hammer film going to have different color schemes since it isn't by the people we are used to?
Yes and no at the same time. Like, it's still kind of gonna have that beautiful Hammer like color scheme, but it's not gonna be the same color scheme of like Jack Asher. So you're not gonna get too much individual lighting like you would within Asher's shots and stuff. Uh, so hopefully that answers your question. So yes and no.
And hi, Edie. How are you doing today?
What's up, 80?
No worries about being late. We figured people
Oh,
would be a
that's
little
cool.
late because, you guys are getting used to us being back.
Yeah.
So, just a quick PSA, like I told everybody else, if I mute my mic once in a while, it's just to check on the potato. So all that is here.
Yes.
We haven't even started the film yet, Ada, so you're actually right on time.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well, and I'm happy to be back here. All right, and we have another secret message chat. Is
Awesome.
there anything that we should be paying close attention to in this film, since you say it's kind of a mixture of like a good film and a bad film?
Yeah, I would say that's pretty much the only thing to kind of look out for. Like the transition between it being like a witchcraft film into a vampire film. Also, just a little before I forget, because I feel like I will if I don't mention it now. This is the third and final film of the Karnstein trilogy. However, this one, if I'm not mistaken, takes place before Carmilla or Vampire Lovers and Lust of Vampires. So it's kind of like an interesting tidbit. They kind of filmed these out of order, although technically, to be fair, Carmilla is its own standalone story. Like, you could honestly remake Carmilla and not need to remake Twins of Evil or Lust of Vampire. But just wanted to throw that little fun fact. But I would just say one thing to look out for is this film is shot well. It is very beautiful. Like, there's certain scenes that just feel like paintings. So kind of look out for those kind of scenes. They're just fun to like pause and just look at, because it's almost like you're in a museum seeing old school paintings. So, which
is one thing I absolutely love about the Hammer universe to begin with. It's just it's always looking like some sort of painting. And just before we begin, if you guys are looking for links to the movies, it is on the description on YouTube, with Twins of Evil being first and Vampire Circus being second. So in case you guys are looking, I didn't put them in the chat for that reason, because we're watching two movies. It was easier to link in the description. And there's also a link to our secret message chat in the description in case you want to communicate with us that way. And it's your first time watching, so we get our lurkers involved when we have the secret message chat. So
exactly. Also, I can't believe I almost forgot this. Another thing to watch out for, since we are going to show Vampire Circus after this film, which these two films are beautiful to pair as a double feature, because the same exact sets that were used for Vampire Circus are used in this film. So kind of keep your eyes out for those. And again, you can see if you have a talented crew and cast and people who know what they're doing, you could use the same sets for a different film, and most people won't really notice. So, and that's another thing too, for all you people that also do haunts like we do. If you can reuse a set, do it. It saves you money, it saves you time, and that's why sometimes it works out to like build a couple things that are in really good quality that you could reuse for stuff, because you could always dress something up. And these films together, like he said, blend so well that you'll be able to pay attention to that. So if you are into doing that kind of stuff and even doing the set design stuff, take this stuff for example, because it does work in the long run, and even if you have a small budget. So don't get discouraged if you're a filmmaker or a haunt person or anything like that. Pay attention to this stuff, because it works. It does. It works, my friends. It works. All right, so I have Twins of Evil loaded. Me too. If you are using the link, you might want to adjust your volume a little bit, because these movies can get nice and loud, which I'm not complaining about. I'd rather be able to turn it down than not hear it at all. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to turn this one down, because I think I accidentally had it played before I joined the stream, and it was like super like. Yes. Busted my eardrum. And all right. Okay. think I'm ready.
My potato just flipped me off.
Oh my goodness.
I see his little hand. He's like, "Arr!"
All right. Well, shall we begin or?
Absolutely, I'm ready.
All right. Everyone gets ready. And 3, 2, 1. Twins of Evil! I'm at 3 seconds.
Me too.
So just to give a fun little quick fun fact about this film, Hammer was originally going to call this film Vampire Virgins, but the producer, Harry Fine, saw the Playboy spread involving the Coulson twins and was like, you know what? We're going to make a film based upon them, and we're going to call it Twins of Evil. And so this is it. Enjoy.
You don't blame him. You don't blame my potato for flipping me off, 80?
Oh, my God.
What are we talking about here?
Also, for those that have seen Vampire Lovers, Ingrid Pitt was again offered the part to play Countess Marcella Karnstein, but she refused. So she will not be in this film, but she is mentioned.
That's a weird camera angle for their heights.
Yeah, right?
I feel like they're trying to make her look like smaller than she actually is.
Yeah. He's like, I only have this small candle to illuminate the entire house. She's like, but what about the fireplace? Don't contradict me. I'm going to go chop more wood for the fireplace.
I'm going to go be Paul Bunyan for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, didn't see that coming, did y'all? Oh, the great Peter Cushing.
Of course it had to be him. Who else would it be?
Yes. He's like, my lady, your cleavage is showing you have sinned. That must mean you are a witch.
The thing is, too, is like she has like a modern haircut for the times when everybody else is like dressed in the 1800s. It's so weird. She looks like she could be in a Heart video, and the rest are like Puritans.
Ooh, Barracuda. Also, the other title, since we're about to reach the title card, it is also known as Twins of Dracula. And this, again, came out in 1971. So, fun little effects spread about.
Tom and the gang are like, yeah, my man Peter Cushing's in here handling business.
Yeah. He's taking care of business, man. A little TCB. Got to make sure the village is safe from all these witches.
Secret message chat says, is there going to be men lurking in bushes in this one, too?
Yes, in some ways. Yes. No spoilers, but yes. But also no. Also, I don't know if we got any Rob Zombie or Marilyn Manson fans, but typically when they tour together, they call that tour the Twins of Evil tour, and they use the same font as you're about to see on screen. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. They're both Hammer nerds too.
Oh yeah, that's clear.
But when this was released in the United States as a double feature, it was paired with Hands of the Ripper, which honestly I have not seen that, so I can't give my opinion on that film. But I'm assuming it's about Jack the Ripper.
It is kind of weird that they used pink font against the flames.
Exactly, yeah. I was just about to say.
That's very weird to the eyes. But it was the 70s, and the color schemes of the 70s were pretty wild, so.
True.
Yes, Tom and the gang. I'll be back on camera when I can. I have to take care of Potato today because Chris is resting, and I don't want Potato on screen.
So this again is kind of similar. Excuse me. What I mean, it was adapted into a comic book like other Hammer films, like in House of Hammer or whatever they're called or whatever. If let me pull it up. I think it's issue number 7, volume 1 of House of Hammer. It's like an 18-page comic strip of Twins of Evil. So if you're into comics and you want to read the comic adaptation, there you go. All right. The potato has been summoned. So like most Hammer films, when they first come out, they're kind of mixed. The reception that they're given is either that they're trash or okay. This film kind of was in like the mixed because, like I said earlier, it's clear that the plot takes a different turn than what it's originally set up in Act 1. But A.H. Wheeler, wrote in the New York Times that the Collinson twins made the film interesting, but the rest of the costume crew hardly give Twins of Evil a good name. And in Cinefantastique or whatever, I probably mispronounced that. But Robert L. Jerome observed, the film is done with Hammer's obvious care for details and a sobriety which creates the proper mood of unexpected evil and attractive, tranquil surroundings. So you have some people that praise the film, others that say it's kind of a mess, but overall, it's still a fun time. So I have to kind of agree. It's kind of a little bit of both for me. It's not a perfect film, but it's definitely worth a watch. So I hope you all are enjoying it so far. But this was, this was released on October 3rd, 1971. And it had a budget of £205.67.
It's a crazy budget for back then, too.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I had to pick up my potato.
No, you're fine.
Sometimes he just likes to be held, so.
Yeah.
The pea green man, of course, it's the 70s.
I believe that's Kathleen Byron. I might be mistaken. Yes, that is Kathleen. Kathleen Bryan as the mother there.
They actually do look like they could be like related though. Like the mom was like goodly cast or greatly cast, I mean.
For sure. I want to say she was in another Hammer film, but I might be wrong. I know she's in The Elephant Man, the David Lynch film.
Mm-hmm.
But I could have sworn she was in another Hammer film. I don't think so, though. But I do feel like the acting is good in this film. I just feel like the script is a little weird, and I'm sure all of y'all will see what I'm saying as it progresses.
Peter Cushing looked like he was like so like mad that you said that too. He's like,
I know. Again, Peter Cushing. I always believe he's every character he plays. I really
absolutely
do. I think he's. I don't want to say that this is a underrated film of his, but maybe it is. I definitely think most people, obviously his Van Helsing and Frankenstein are far more iconic, but
of course,
he's really good as like this kind of witch hunter in this.
What's up, potato?
I need to turn mine up a little bit. I think I turned it 2 down. There we go. And unfortunately, I don't think Michael Ripper is in this film, so we won't get our traditional Michael Ripper cameo.
Aw. I haven't seen this one in ages. It's like good to see it again after all this time.
Yeah.
Like I haven't watched it in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's a fun one. So the other 2 vampire films in this series, Lust of the Vampire Lovers, clearly have like lesbian elements in it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as this one, not really. There's like a brief scene, but outside of that, not so much. So if you're expecting that, watching that, don't want you to be disappointed.
Everyone's like leaving the chat now. They're like, oh,
yeah, they're all just leaving. All right, we're gone. How dare they?
What you doing, Tater?
That's right. Yes.
Potato likes to play a game of how far am I going to throw my pacifier across the room and if you go fetch it.
That's awesome.
But joke's on you, little man.
Growing
I have a
champion
whole
of the
bunch
world.
of them at the desk ready for you right now. Those costumes look like they were really uncomfortable too.
Yeah.
They look like they would be itchy.
And
Dag
that is
nabbit.
Harvey Hall as Franz there. And I think behind him is Herman, which is Alex Scott, played by Alex Scott. He was also in the British TV show The Avengers. And I don't think he's in another Hammer film, but I feel like, yeah, Harvey Hall is in The Vampire Lovers. So there's a lot of people who are in the rest of the trilogy films, but they're just different characters. So it's kind of cool.
Pinky? No? Okay. You can sit there and look hungover. It's okay. You're only 2 weeks old, but you look at me like you just paid off your mortgage and you're ready to go.
Yeah, Harvey Hall. Yeah, okay. He also was in Lust for a Vampire, so he's in all three of the Karnstein trilogies. He's also in one of my favorite Vincent Price movies, The Mask of the Red Death. So it's a great one.
Teach the dog to fetch Binkies or Jerry? Probably, yeah. I probably could. There's your Binky. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's very odd holding this little one when we have to watch Twins of Evil, but he doesn't have a lunch. That's all right.
I like Lassim's here looking at the girl at the beginning. She's known as Young Girl at the Stake, and that was Kirsten Lindholm.
That's kind of metal, though, to only be known as that.
It's like, that's what I played as. I love all the fogs, though.
Yeah. He's like really close to her window. Like she didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
like
I know,
he's
right?
Literally like right there.
So this is Luan Peters as Gerta.
Gerta's got explaining to do.
Yeah, she does. And then, of course, I've already mentioned the great Damian Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Great actor. Always plays great bad guys.
He has the hairdo for a bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Nolan. How are you doing?
What's up, Nolan? Yeah, he's also in Sinbad in the Eye of the Tiger.
He looks like he would be.
He's in a 80s movie called Pirates. And, of course, Journey into Darkness. And Julius Caesar. And without further ado, in Twins of Evil.
Okay, again, secret message chat's like, it's time to play What is their wig and what is their hair?
Yeah. For real. What do you mean? That's his natural hair.
Yeah, I mean, hers totally isn't like a bouffant thingy clipped in the front there or anything. Oh, that was a weird noise, bro.
Oh, goodness.
They really have to like work on their costumes.
I really love his evil laugh, though. I feel like it just makes it.
I agree. Somebody said take down with the sickness and change up the ooh-ahs for his evil laugh.
Oh, that would be. I would probably cry laugh. I'd start crying. I'd laugh so hard, probably. Do it. Shoot him. I do love how intense this scene is, though.
It is intense because they're just like random man from the woods. What are you doing?
And he like flexes his chest muscles.
See, that's what you have to do when you are confronted in this manner. Come out of the woods and flex your traps.
Yeah. So, like, they were asking, is there any hidden man in bushes? Yes, you just saw him come out.
There's always a hidden man in bushes, it seems.
I believe that's Peter Thompson. Might be wrong, though. It might be Roy Stewart. I can't. Yes, it's Roy Stewart. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Yeah, so Roy Stewart, if we have any Doctor Who fans, he was in the Tomb of the Cyberman. So if he looks familiar, he's in that old school episode.
I do like this set right here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I like how they the one mistake that I noticed with like people that make cemetery sets in the modern days, they make everything too uniform.
Yeah.
You kind of need it to be a little off kilter. You know what I mean? Like make it creepy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this scene here is a good example there. Look at his makeup's kind of good too.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Dun dun dun. And for you guys that are tuning in tomorrow, we have The Strain, episode 2 and 3 coming along, which ties into the double feature tonight because vampires everywhere.
Yes, vampires.
And I really look forward to when we could show the monsters, honestly. Like, after all this horror stuff, I'm curious to see if the film students here who said they don't like the monsters will appreciate it in a new light after watching all this Hammer horror with us.
Yeah, I feel like they will. Man, I this whole part. Oh my gosh, I got to turn this down. I can't even hear myself. Hang on. It's like the sound just got like super loud on my end. All right. Anyways, I was saying, I just think it's funny how they're like, well, look at this random woman who just got back from the grocery store.
Yeah.
We must burn her at the stake. She has too many apples.
She bought how many apples? Is she the woman from the math problems back in the day? Yeah. Seize her.
Oh.
What's up, chunk? Yes, yeah, vampires. I'm glad. Yeah, we are doing a lot more vampire stuff on the Hammer horror side now.
Yeah.
We're getting to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, we had to do a little segue into Frankenstein and
of course
other stuff because predominantly Hammer is more vampires for sure. But
yes, but I'm so glad that we did the others too because it just shows how crucial and how all tied together they basically are in like one universe, you know?
Exactly. He's like, I'm only doing the Lord's work.
He is so intense. I love him.
I know. He's so good in this.
Like, even if the rest of the acting was shit, he could carry this film by himself.
Oh, for sure. He normally does. Also, the twins, they're actually really good in this, too.
Yes, they are. They don't overdo it, you know?
Mm-hmm. And I do believe this was their last, like, acting roles that they did.
Mm-hmm. She's hot. You mean the young one or the mom? Because, I mean, the mom popped up when your comment popped up, so I'm kind of, you know. You noticed how they have like the thin 1990s eyebrows too back then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, hey, buddy.
They shall not what?
Yeah.
I want to know what he said. How dare you interrupt him?
Secret message chat says they actually like the shadows in this film instead of the colors. Yeah. They're looking at the shadows. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is 80. Don't make me call the police.
Oh.
Well, this is Twins of Evil, my friend.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the shadows.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the shadows before either, but I could see like that scene there where she was looking down the stairs. It's very Nosferatu-esque, and
Yes, it's
I could
awesome.
see it. Yeah, the shadow works really nice in this. Thank you for pointing that out to us, man.
Also, I do like how you can tell, like, she's clearly more dark side, and the other one is a little more innocent.
Yeah, and I like that. Absolutely. It's like the, good and evil together.
It is good to be there.
Roger, how's it
What's up,
going?
Roger?
Dave's here. He's lusting for the vampires.
Oh
I'm
my.
sorry, Nolan.
Yeah, just was a good fit last week, Nolan. But we're back with the vengeance.
So this is basically what it felt like during a C-section.
Yeah, I was just about to say, was this what it was like the other day?
Yeah.
And there is the great what is it? Yeah, Dennis Price being the evil little assistants there. A great stage actor. He was in the Canterbury Tales, the 1944 version.
Oh my gosh, Edie. It's Star Wars again, I'm afraid, Roger. Yeah, apparently we're
Yeah,
just a Star
yeah,
Wars channel.
yeah. Well, I mean, Peter Cushing is in here, but he's not Grand Moff Tarkin.
You're on a staycation? That's awesome. I like staycations better than vacation sometimes.
Gaston Vile. So Hammer also made some comedies, and our illustrious Dennis Price was at the top, or one of the main leads in Don't Panic Chaps, which came out in 1959. So if you're into comedies, you might want to check that out. It's a vastly different portrayal than what we're watching here, obviously. But that guy's like, "Can we do this scene again?" I wasn't really feeling evil when I did it.
I will be right back. I'm going to just grab him a bottle real quick because he wants to eat a little early.
Heard.
Yeah, Nolan, you showed you the pictures. I'm glad you guys had a great time.
Yeah, man, AC/DC. Bro's mad because the devil didn't really show up. So again, we're gonna watch Vampire Circus after this. So just kind of pay attention to the sets, especially here, and then all the castle scenes and stuff like that. You'll definitely get to see it kind of reconstructed for Vampire Circus. So that statue that we just saw is supposed to be Carmilla, or the Countess Karnstein. But unfortunately, the original actress, turned it down, as I said prior. But the one who plays her in this is Katya Weth. She's also in Hands of the Ripper and Straight On Till Morning. But she's more known for this portrayal of Countess Mircalla Karnstein. But yeah, this movie's very metal. Wow, this is escalating very fast. No. Hell yeah. Imagine Pinhead shows up from Hellraiser. Oh my goodness. You're going to wear your devil horns. That syncs perfectly to the scene we're watching. He's on a highway to hell. That iconic red paint from Hammer. Gonna pour him some more wine. Nah, now you know you done messed up. Also, I like the transition shots in this, and then it's kind of like handheld camera here. It's so eerie how they've done this, and then zooming in closer to him. I feel like this whole scene is just perfectly shot. I love this scene. Then the creep factor is pretty high, and then the lighting behind those two goat statues right there with the like ethereal smoke, little demonic smoke here, so awesome. You're getting into some hardcore iconic hammer stuff here. And those that have seen Vampire Lovers will start realizing who this is, which is really cool. Dun, dun, dun. Hell's Bells. Yeah, that's a good song. So is Whole Lot of Rose. Dun, dun, dun. Awesome shot. I honestly can see why Ingrid didn't come back for this. But it would have been cool if she did to solidify it. But, you know, I'm guessing vampires can change shape and forms. So it's fine. You're going through every AC/DC album right now? Heck yeah, man. Highway to Hell, I think it's my favorite album of theirs, although their first one is really good too. I think their first album is TNT, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my. Isn't this is kind of like his relative, but I guess they like to keep it in the family here in Karnstein Castle. Oh my. Like I said, it's a bit on the spicy side. One of the spicier Hammer films we'll be showing you. High Voltage, yeah. It's a great album. Died in 1547. Well, she looks pretty alive to me. I really think this is a cool effect shot here. Who could see that coming?
Mr. Scrunch is eating with his dad right now, so I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, Nolan, it wasn't, but if I'm not mistaken, TNT actually is their first album. I think it might have been retitled to High Voltage in America, but it's pretty much the same album. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's.
So...
You missed the spicy parts.
Oh no, I was watching. I was here. I was just muted. All those hats, bro.
I know the costumes in this are actually really awesome. They're a little over the top in some parts, but I guess that was just the style back then.
That's how I'm gonna dress up Scarecon.
Are you really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He was picking at the side of his head.
Hey, this is like that other hunting scene in Plague of Zombies, where they're hunting the peas.
Nolan really liked Plague of Zombies.
Yeah, it's a good one. For sure.
Okay, secret message chat saying they love the costumes in this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you email me today, 80? Because I haven't checked my emails today, but I will after. Okay, again, like in this scene, right? Like you could clearly tell where the fake hair is on the blonde.
Yeah.
And then you got the brunette there with kind of like a more modern style for that time. But then you got the other women in the 1800s and 1700s hairstyles. It's like they were all like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad, Nolan, fun fact since you're getting into AC/DC, he has the Australia-only pressing of TNT. And he also has High Voltage. It's the I'm pretty sure it's the same exact album, but the covers are different.
Oh, good for you, Nolan. Nice, bro.
I'll have to take a photo of them and send them to you, Nolan.
Nice.
Oh, silence my phone.
Who won at Mario Kart, bro? I like that scene right there where they're like, he's like, what?
Is that the little Debbie's girl?
Hmm?
Is that the little Debbie girl? That chick right there.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that, chat. Phone getting blown up.
Right. Yeah, is that the little Debbie girl?
No one said he got a girl over yesterday.
No, the picture.
What, the picture? Oh, the picture in the background of our stream is not the little Debbie girl.
Oh, was it little Debbie?
Chris was asking because he's behind me playing the baby, and he's like, "Is the little Debbie girl your background of your stream?" And I'm like, "No."
Yes, she's coming to give us hostesses. Hostesses from evil.
She whooped you earlier this week at DS Market. Well, damn, Nolan, step up your game, bro.
Yeah. So this is the greatness of David Warbeck here, finally making his grand appearance. He, you might recognize him from The Beyond and the Black Cat
80.
from the Italian horror films.
You gotta get to movies.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Chris says hi, 80.
I think I don't know if we've shown those yet. I don't think so.
What?
Nolan has a girlfriend.
That was like a obvious cleavage scene, if I
Yeah.
seen one.
Yeah, she's trying to seduce him because she wants to be evil.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Nice, Nolan.
I bet it's a pleasure to make her acquaintance.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
just took a message chat. Is like, why'd she even wear a top to that dress in that scene?
Yes, seriously. Lucio Fulci. I probably didn't pronounce his name right, but yeah, did The Black Cat and the Beyond, and Warbeck starred in those films too. So
We actually have to do some Fulci films, I think.
yes,
I
The
love
Beyond
Studio
is good.
again.
The Beyond is the Beyond is the one with the spider, right? Hang on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
So
so many good ones, though.
I want to say he's in another Hammer film, but I don't think so.
Somebody says this guy looks like a discount Antonio Banderas.
Who, David Warbeck or Damien? I guess
Nolan,
probably Damien.
Chris, since you want Nolan's tea, he says she's not my girlfriend. We just friends, but it's honestly just nice to have someone over and hang out with.
So y'all just fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Chris is over here late on the tea from you guys, so he's over here. You have that hat? You're wearing it now? What hat? I missed it. That was good for you, Nolan. They might take that step eventually, but she's not ready and neither is he. These two actually do act good as sisters well.
Yep.
Nolan says he's a gentleman, Chris.
Yeah.
So you don't eat ass.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. For those of you just tuning in and hear that question.
Yeah. Lagoon After Dark. Hey, he's not talking about your hands, brother.
Oh my gosh.
The extra large pink 180. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Katie,
god.
I figured the extra large pink hat is totally yours. It just screams Dave.
Oh,
That was random. Like, here, I'm just gonna pick you up, girl.
Mr. Steal Your Girl coming from behind the trees and bushes.
What kind of riz is this?
I couldn't spoil it for you, chat. You guys asked. I just didn't want to be like, oh yeah, there's a scene where he like just straight up picks her up.
Yeah, like that was like the quickest kidnapping ever too. It's not like she even fought.
I like how there's like whipping sounds, but he's clearly not even hitting the horses.
Yeah. You trying to burp?
He's doing his head bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the weirdest Thanksgiving scene in a movie you'll ever see.
It looks like a fever dream, but I do like that fireplace. For those of you that don't know, my little potato, he has the hairline of Reggie Bannister from Phantasm, and it's really weird. I guess like watching all that movies and stuff like that while he was in the womb. He just came out. He's probably gonna grow up and tell me he wants to be an ice cream man.
I was about to say he's gonna be like, Mom, I feel the calling to be an ice cream man. Nolan, you should be watching along with us, man. This dude literally just like gave his soul to Satan to become a vampire. And now he's got like this twin chick that like wants to like be a vampire with him. And he's like trying to thank Satan for the meal. It's very metal.
He does look like he would like.
He does. Antonio Banderas dollar store version.
Yeah. I can't see that now that the secret message.
I can't either. Oh damn! Yeah, your love life's boring.
I'm
He
busy
said
with
Mulan. But
Oh
right
my
there,
gosh, Colin.
you could pause that and it'd be a painting. Like
Oh,
that is
absolutely.
so beautifully shot. I just, oh my God.
Absolutely. The way they paid attention to the colors and the lighting in this one is amazing. He's ready to change. Let me know.
So, where's Damien? I'm trying to find the Damien, bruh. Damien Thomas, yeah.
How much did you eat olive?
At the end, it doesn't spit out.
Yeah.
It's trapped.
It's to prevent him from sucking air.
So how much was it?
There was 4, so he drank 3.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Tom and the gang said they're gonna wear the hairpiece of this gentleman if
Damien?
we ever go to the bar.
I hope so.
We should all just wear. Whatever happened to Lampshade Man? Is he still with us?
Yeah, yes. Get us updated on Lampshade Man. I hope he's married to Lampshade Woman now.
He comes in every other week. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Still with the walnuts.
I have to say, if you count how much cleavage is in this film, it's probably going to be over 40.
Oh yeah, please do not drink every time you see titties in this film.
Yeah, you will be so smashed.
Do you want his little outfit?
Huh?
Do you want his little outfit or no?
Yeah. Wait, are you gonna change him first?
Yeah, if you need me to.
Yeah, I'm just change him first.
I just like how confident he plays this character. Like he's just so, you can tell he really enjoys being evil. Well, he's just so, it's just such a good performance. To the point to where even his sidekick here is like getting afraid of him. It's just so well done. But yeah, if you remember, like almost, what about like 33 minutes ago, this is all about witches. But, you know, who cares, right? This is far more metal. I see a mirror. I think it's fun how they're just like, we're the undead. We're not vampires. We're the undead. Oh, Hammer. Their vampire lore is so uncohesive, it's hard to keep up with, but who cares? The movie's awesome. She's like, I know my sister was just bitten by a vampire. Or excuse me, the undead. But man, those goat statues are so metal. They're so cool looking. I wonder if they made them out of styrofoam. I tried to find out, but there's nothing I could find. So yeah, like I was saying, there's only a brief moment of spicy girl on girl action in this. And that was it, unlike the other two in the series. And this is what, about the third or fourth woman they burnt at the stake? They're really getting rid of the evil in this town, you can tell. They're definitely not just innocent women. Lesbos wear. In the movie, Nolan, aren't you watching along? He's like, I too want to burn women at the stake. You know what, Nolan? I'm very proud of you for that comment. Hang on. I think he's falling in love with one of the twins. Yeah, man, he's got it bad. I believe this is Isabel Black. Might be wrong. Double check that before I give you all incorrect information. Yes, that is Isabel Black. She is also in The Kiss of the Vampire, which we will show. And in The Invisible Man. But I believe like the TV show of it. So it's not the Universal horror monster, H.G. Wells adaptation. It's I think a British television show back in 1959. Yes, just a little controversy. Adi, I'm glad you appreciate this movie like I do. Austin Powers shows up. Twins. And twins. The old old Budweiser commercials or whatever. Them twins.
Oh, I'll be back one more time. He's cranky. Chris will be watching him for the next movie, so.
She's so delightfully evil. What's up, Mage? I prefer The Invisible Woman. Yeah, that's a good movie, dude. I do too.
Hey, Mage, how's it going?
It's time to play Is It a Wig or Is It Natural?
Oh, I'm coming back at the right place. I'm catching up on the comments too. Lesbos everywhere. Wow. You guys
And we
have had
find
a crazy chat. Roger, I too live away from civilization. All right.
I
How's
think
it going?
Roger's gone. He said he'd be right back. I hope he's back.
He's
'Cause I have
probably
to.
going to report us while he pees.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of tending to my potato. I put him in his little dino PJs. Hubs is going to be up the rest of the night, so I can continue this without interruption. So I apologize, guys. I'm adjusting to having the potato with me. He's not on a sleep schedule yet. Not sure if they told y'all, but my brain. Oh yeah.
It's so you'll hopefully be on the next viewing, Mage. I hope.
Yeah, we're doing double feature tonight, Mage. So if you can hop on for the next movie, that'd be
Vampire
awesome.
Circus. We should play the Uncle Acid song and get copyright striked. Just to the
Totally.
our first
That is-
night back, just get copyright strike on our video.
That is a fantastic welcome back, and I won't be able to stream for another 4 weeks.
Yeah. Just even like show the music video too and everything.
Yeah.
We'll just totally get like. No, like when I saw that band live, I totally was like, "Oh my god, it's Vampire Circus!" Like the movie. I was like so excited. I was nerding out.
This guy's hair, it's hard to say. It looks like they kind of like put extra on the sides of his.
Yeah.
Like the back is like a clip-on.
I love how offended he gets right here. This is me anytime people try to tell me witches and vampires aren't real. I come over with my cape and I'm like, all right. He's like, wait, you mean you can't just solve all your problems by burning them to death? Why not?
That seems like a rational thing to do with all your problems.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get caught up on some of the chat here. Again, sorry guys for the back and forth. It's
cool.
learning curve.
Nolan's trying to troll me about the Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four.
Oh my gosh.
But I wanted to troll him by talking about the Invisible Woman movie from the Universal, I think it's like the third or fourth Invisible Man movie or whatever.
So, Secret Message shots are saying, Gill-boy, would you remake this one? Yes or no?
No, I don't think so. I mean, no, I feel like it's just fine on its own. If I were to remake it, like if somebody just gave me money and like, this is what you're going to do, I would definitely probably make the plot slightly more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
And I would definitely make it, gorier and a lot more like traditional vampire maybe.
Yeah, someone was asking as a follow-up, would you make it more witch-based or vampire-based? But you just said vampire, so you kind of answered that one before we asked.
I mean, I would still probably just to like Easter egg have like a little bit of like witchy stuff in it, but not to the point to where like this one does, because it's almost like, you got to pick one or the other, unless you're going to do like Stagori, which maybe is what I might do. That would be kind of cool. But at the end of the day, I feel like it works better as like a vampire film. So
I agree.
But like I said, it's a good film. It's definitely a guilty pleasure of mine, but it's a great time. Oh wow! So like it completely just like, oh that sucks, Mage.
He's like, yeah, what song do you want to know that's not Piano Man?
Yeah. Rocket Man.
Tom and the gang said this is one of their favorites right here because they get to see the twins of evil. Yeah. We get it. There's a lot of boobs, bro.
Yeah, I like it too. I like the twins. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I like it so much. Oh, get jealous. Get jealous.
Yes,
That's right.
be jealous.
Yeah.
I love how bright the colors are on that shirt, though. A lot of times when they
I
try to do
know.
Hammer shirts, it's like too dull to be Hammer. That one like looks like Chef's Kiss.
It's awesome. I wish I could have a Vampire Circus one, but unfortunately, I don't know if they've made one. If they have, I'm definitely gonna have to get them. Yeah, Nolan, you're missing out, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of twins of evil in this movie.
This is I think this is pretty much the spiciest Hammer film we've shown so far.
Well, yeah, because we can't show the other ones.
Yeah, that's true. No, we're
Even
gonna
though
do
we're not showing it on screen, we still can't.
We're gonna do Vampire Lovers next.
You know, that one's actually not a bad movie. It just like
no, it's really
just
good.
shows,
but it's like it's a soft core for sure.
Yeah,
but it's a really good movie. I want to read the novel. I'm honestly surprised that movie hasn't been remade yet.
Oh, I know, especially with like all the other stuff that's being remade now.
No.
It's not like that would be a real controversial movie these days. So, like, you know, like it was when it came out.
Yeah, for sure.
Not yet. Here's his outfit is strange. It looks like he's wearing a dress.
Yeah. I love that creepy little hand over the. Oh, it's awesome.
Is there that lesbian vampire movies?
Yeah, this is the first one in that series that we're watching, but this one is more not that.
Yeah.
There's like one scene of that which we just saw or whatever.
But Vampire Lovers is more risque.
Yeah, very much so.
And unfortunately, even though we're not showing the movies on screen, and that is actually not a bad vampire movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's definitely
it's definitely one to watch. So after, definitely watch it after whenever you can, because if you're watching this one, you're all caught up because technically this is the first one, and then it would be Carmilla or Lust. Or
and we can't really show that one because even though we're not showing it on screen, the discussion would have to be so heavily censored it wouldn't make sense to show it.
Yeah,
you watch.
That's why I wanted to show one Karnstein, one
Mm-hmm.
Karnstein vampire film, so I chose this one because it is the most tame out of the three.
Yes,
and like I said, it's one of my personal faves because the dude is so evil in this. I just love it.
He really is.
Like he just loves being evil. Plus, you get the epicness of Peter Cushing's performance.
Peter Cushing just looks like a huge superhero in this movie. The camera angles, the way they zoom in on him.
Yes. And I like a person that tries to solve all their problems with fire.
I agree.
I think Beavis would be really happy about this movie.
Oh my gosh, 80. Yeah, that's true because it's backwards.
Fire.
That is true. That's funny.
Yeah, that dude's totally donning a freaking wig.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Or at least like a clip-in hairpiece on some parts.
Fixed up over here.
Secret message chat. Oh boy. We got the Peter Cushing fan people.
Good.
I would say girls and boys, but I don't know.
Hey.
I just say people because I don't know. You guys are behind screen names here. I don't know who you are, but hey, you know what?
They thirsting for some Peter tonight.
Peter Cushing has them thirsting from the grave, man.
Yeah, I bet. They want to see his twins of evil, I guess.
They're all saying it's his masculinity in this film. Well, damn! Look at that, Peter. Rest in peace, man.
Gill-boy shirt says what? No, bro.
It's because it's backwards.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right, 80. Never mind. What do they say about Peter? They're saying he's so masculine in this, it's making him hot and bothered?
Yeah.
Hey, don't be too hot and bothered or he'll burn you at the stake in this.
Yeah. Yeah, he would. I always hate when that happens to me at choir practice.
Me too. All right. This is hot. The plot
Speaking of
is
men
thickening.
creeping in the woods,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
would
me and-
love to get this on VHS because I've seen like the awesome box art for it.
Oh, yes, they
Uh,
have amazing box art for this one.
But the box art for the Blu-ray is pretty the kind of a little
Nice.
shiny,
Oh,
but yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It's got some thing too here.
80's been hot and bothered with all these hats.
The
in this
DVD
movie.
has the twins,
Nice.
and then oh, he said the title,
Dun dun dun.
and then the Blu-ray.
Somebody at Tom's bar says that the people coming out with the crosses is the panel when they meet up for the first time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. I told you I'm gonna dress like one of those big hatted hammer ladies from earlier. Speaking of which, lodging so far they'd be willing to pay for. It's just the traveling I'm negotiating for next year.
Ooh.
So we could actually make it happen, bro. So
I'm so excited.
if you guys would like to make it happen so that the panel can get together and actually do a live show live, keep us
That'd be
supporting the
awesome.
channel, my friends.
Yes. What movie would we show?
I don't know. We'd have to literally I don't know.
Come hang out with us. It's a cannibal holocaust. Come on.
Yes.
Oh God. I Spit on Your Grave is the next film we'll show too. Oh my God.
I'm
crying.
wondering too if we could get people there to come watch the movie with us in person too.
That would be cool. I'd be down.
Yeah, so far I got lodgings negotiated. I'm working on the travel. So
nice.
Don't forget, you can bring your wife with you.
I will. I was about to say I'm only coming if I can bring my wife.
Yeah. We all get +1, so.
It's awesome. She'll be excited to hear that.
Okay, so I love how dramatic the older actors get. The more seasoned actors in these movies, you could tell they're truly putting their heart and soul in it, and the new people are just hey, I'm here. I'm in the movie.
We're so evil.
Yeah. Yes, queen.
The queens of evil.
Nolan says, damn, Chris, I got your +1.
Hell no.
You need a time check?
Oh, I'm at 1:02:42.
Yep, me too. I was just making sure we were on the same one without interrupting you. 1 hour 2:51 is where I'm at right now. So maybe I'll type it in there. Where are we at now? Okay.
1:30:10.
Yeah. That's what popped up on mine. So maybe I'm a little bit ahead now.
Also, this is more for the film students. I'm sure we'll eventually show this. I wanted to put it on the list, but there were so many other ones. Do check out Hammer's Phantom of the Opera. It's it's really a good one, but I just really wanted to show this one and Kiss of the Vampire and other more kind of
we'll have to do that one down the line. I think we have
for sure because it's good.
Honestly, what we could do is I want to show the 1925 Lon Chaney Phantom of the Opera, so we could do a double feature maybe.
That would
the
be
Hammer
perfect.
one and that. I think we should do that.
I also like the Robert Englund's Phantom one, or whatever, where Freddy Krueger's basically the Phantom. That one's good too.
I didn't think that would be a good one, but it was.
Yeah.
Nolan, I could probably put you down as a crew member, bro. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. And Nolan carries the amps for the speakers, and then he shows up and doesn't have amps to carry.
Nolan's
it's doesn't matter. He's a part of the crew.
He just shows up in a Godzilla suit and carries a camera around.
Yeah.
With crew member drawn on the suit so people don't have to question him.
Oh, 1 second. I need to hang on. I'll
Sure.
be right back real fast. Hang on.
Sure. Like, Nolan, I totally can add you as a crew member, to be honest. Like, just let me know. Let me know if you're interested. Yeah. I love how he's just like, she dropped the cross now. It's
Yes.
time.
All right, I'm back. So I wanted to show, because I forgot to show you this, Nolan.
Nice.
This is my first experience with Godzilla VHS box set that I got when I was a wee lad. And unfortunately, I might have to take this to a repair shop. But my copy of Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla is unfortunately...
Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess it dropped. So, I mean, I have the movie on Blu-ray, but still, you know, it's VHS.
VHS just has that special quality, man.
It's, especially with like the Godzilla movies and
Yes.
old school ones. So,
Nolan, calm down, my friend.
yeah, it's pretty sick, man. And you get the greatness of the Godzilla Returns in this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my faves. But anyways, just wanted to show you that because I've been meaning to, and just a little precursor to our Godzilla month that will come. So I'll definitely be having this out in the background.
Yeah, so you guys will start seeing the schedule for. I just kind of want to. I don't want to schedule too much ahead because then like YouTube like gets weird. So
yeah,
so you'll start seeing that, and Nolan's gonna join us on that. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. All right.
This is a very odd. They're like,
twins of evil, as they say.
He's like, I can't make you a vampire unless your boobs are out.
That's right.
And Peter's like, I can sense there's boobs out. We have to go now.
We must burn them at the stake. The dirty pillows.
80 saw a new Jack Daniels collector bottle of Godzilla. Wow.
I saw that too. They also have like The Shining and Jaws and stuff. Those are
nice.
Awesome. I'm gonna buy. I want to buy the Shining one just because that's funny. We'll drink the whole thing and watch The Shining.
I prefer the book, The Shining, to either of the movies, to be honest.
Yeah, the book.
But I like the Jack Nicholson one the best because I like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you compare it to the book, it's awful, but as a standalone film, it's a masterpiece for sure.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, the novel is far superior, and they like remove the scariest parts from that.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Secret message chat is just like, what does Peter Cushing have against boobies in this movie? Damn.
Well, he's a Puritan.
Yeah. You guys just said you were thirsting over him, and now you're like, whoa, bro. Whoa. Chill. Harumph, harumph, harumph.
Harumph, harumph, harumph. Yeah. Peter Cushing.
Somebody in the secret message chat said this is not your grandparents' play. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. They're saying it looks like a play, like something that your grandparents would take you to go see, but it's not. Like
what's it? What is it? The Crucible or no? What's it called? Yeah.
No, I
it's
get
like
you,
if the Crucible was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, for sure, 80. There's like no comparison there, man.
My life
for you. Trash can.
The Stand book is amazing.
Yeah,
the remake of The Stand was like kind of crappy too.
Oh, I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to. I'm good.
Well, I took a look at it because I was curious, but it looked like they were gonna make a season 2, and it was like, why keep it going? Like, makes no sense. Just like Salem's Lot, that book and the original movie is the best.
Oh,
I haven't really
yeah.
liked.
No,
I haven't
I
really liked
wouldn't-
any of the remakes of Salem's Lot.
I haven't either. That original movie is like one
It's
of my
hard to top, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually one of my top. Well, I don't want to say well, it might be top 5, but it's definitely my top 10 favorite vampire films for sure. I love Salem's Lot. That movie's awesome. We should show that even though it's like 4 hours long.
Hey, we're gonna do the Crimson Ghost. We're gonna have to do that in parts.
Oh yeah, Crimson Ghost is awesome.
So our film students want to know if we would be willing to do a remake month where we discuss remakes we actually do like.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
I'm down, honestly. That was such a metal, like, camera angle right there. They're just sitting there about to drop some beats. I agree, 80. With the original movie, yes. With the remake of The Stand, it was kind of cheesy. But it could also be because, like, I know the story already, too. So I gotta remember I'm not, like, the main audience anymore. This is, like, the weirdest staring contest caught on camera ever. Secret message chat. Gill-boy, does your wife like these movies, too?
Yes.
And what's her favorite?
I don't know her favorite yet. I haven't really asked her. So far, she's really liked Scars of Dracula a lot. And I did show her the Satanic Rites of Dracula not too long ago.
Nice. I can't wait till we show that on here. That's one of my favorites.
All right. But yes, the wife loves Gothic horror. Yes, absolutely. We pretty much have the exact same taste in almost everything. Very rare that I'll like something that she does not, and vice versa.
Right. Secret message chat's like Gill-boy and his invisible wife.
Yeah, that's right. What do you mean? She's right here. Oh wait, you can't see her because vampires can't be recorded on camera. Dang it.
Not 80. I mean, like, it's not, the remake isn't like bad, but it's not really like, it doesn't have a rewatch value either. Like, they could have just not done it.
How many times do you think Hardwick here was like, I wasn't feeling in this scene. I need her to jump on me harder and like,
He's like, I didn't see the dress tear enough, sir. Let's do another take.
Just throws the cross on her.
I mean, yeah, I'll grab my boob first before the cross. I kind of like your titty just offended you, lady. It just put the cross on your hand further.
Yeah.
You could have just let it fall. It was gonna bounce off your titty, but no, you had to grab your titty, and now look what happened.
He's gonna go save his wife. Wait, don't catch my daughter on fire.
He does have high cheekbones. Yeah, Tom in the game was just saying about how high Peter's cheekbones looked the older he got.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that was his final form.
It was. Wait till we show Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. I think that's like one of the last films he did before he tragically passed. So he's very got those cheekbones up.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
And secret message chat does say, yeah, Gills, I do notice how it goes between witch film and vampire film. It does kind of distract from the story.
Yes, it does. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sporting the shirt. It's one of my faves, but like I said, it's not. There's some flaws in it for sure. And
now for this one, I would mainly concentrate on the camera work, the angles, the lighting,
the transitions,
cool. Stuff like that. So you could still take something from this if you don't really like care for how it switches back and forth. So there's a lot of rewatch value to this one too, and not because of all the boobs, guys. There's actually like artistic stuff in here.
Yeah, it's just deep philosophy in this film. Okay, no, but I really do like in that one scene at the dinner table, like when Carmela's showing up. I love how it's like cuts and you can tell it's kind of a handheld kind of thing. I think it's awesome. Like the the intensity and the claustrophobia of some of the shots are really great. And like I said too, some of these shots are just like paintings. So
Yes.
and the shadows. I never really noticed
Yeah.
the shadows.
Yeah, I've been trying to pay attention more to the shadows. Even when I was on mute, I was sitting here watching the movie, and I just noticed like the shadows are a great balance to the lighting in this movie. I've never paid attention out of all the times I've watched this. So thank you very much. That was a great call, film students.
Yeah.
Great call. This does look like the class of wayward boys. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's what the film students said every time they showed the Puritans
Oh
here.
god, that's like super bright. Oh my god. Oh,
I don't know if you guys heard that, but the potato just went woo!
Woo! No, I didn't. I want to.
That scared me the first time he did that. I was like starting just to fall asleep, and all of a sudden he goes woo! And I hear his hands like flail up and slam down. I'm like, oh my god, did he just get hurt or something? And they're like, no, he's just in active sleep. I'm like, that is very active sleep, my bro. Harumph, are you okay, 80?
Oh, rump.
You've been harumphing a lot tonight. I hope you join us tomorrow night because we're going to be doing the strain more.
I have also not seen the remake of The Stand. The only way, I guess it is the TV show, right? The remake of The Stand.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Yeah,
My dude wanted to take a look at it because The Stand is one of his favorites, and he's more like, let me check out the updated ones too, just in case, because there might be one you actually like. And we sat through it, and it's not good, but it's not bad either. Like, it's something to pass the time, but like as far as rewatch value, it doesn't have rewatch value like the original movie.
Yeah, like I know Marvel Comics did like a graphic novel version of The Stand, and that was actually pretty good. So. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's pretty much it. Storyboard it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why can't you just take that and turn it to film? But I don't know.
Like, it wasn't bad. I think it's like the dude that played the
Flag?
he was actually not bad in the remake, but like it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't have the intensity as the original movie. You could tell because like they're like, okay, people already know the story, so we're not gonna really like build up the intensity where they should have, and then it actually would have been too good. Oh yeah, 80, you know what? I forgot about that. I haven't watched Mel Brooks stuff in a long time. We have to do like Young Frankenstein and stuff like that.
Yeah,
too.
we do. That went over
bear with me, 80. My brain is still trying to go back to normal. I've only been not pregnant for 2 weeks, so I'm still technically recovering, but my doctor cleared me for desk work, so.
I like how he's got the Count Dracula cape on.
Yeah.
It's like a more edited version of it where it's got like that little top piece that goes over it.
Secret message chat. That bro wishes he was Christopher Lee.
I know. Yeah.
Christopher Lee wouldn't have no problem getting those girls, though.
I know. He would have gotten both of them already.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have had to have his like man in the woods.
Yeah.
Handle business. Lee would
it's
just
like, does he live in the castle or does he just live in the woods? Both.
Yeah, it's like nobody drink for how many times there's creepy men in woods in these movies.
He's like,
it's time for an interpretive dance.
Yeah. Huh. It's like, we can't pay you to speak, so you gotta. Yeah, it's your fault. What a lovely relationship they have.
He's like, it's your fault. You showed your tits. Now let's go.
Yeah. That's right. You must die.
This poor guy's like, this is not in my work contract, bro.
I know.
You just wanted me to be creepy in the woods and flex my muscles like Terry Crews.
Yeah, if I would remake it, it'd be Terry Crews in that role.
Yeah. I think he might take it overboard though.
Yeah.
That guy lives in the bushes. This is the real hero. Truly. Yeah.
Yeah. More fake cobwebs.
I
All
love how
right, here we
like
go. Oh,
what great burn makeup that was though.
ooh. We got some good gore effects in this stuff for the time.
That was really good burn makeup, guys. If you ever do burns, remember less is more. Please don't overdo it, because then it will look too cartoonish. This poor guy.
They're like into the heart and impels him in his stomach. Oh,
Yeah, they're like, oh, he just ate tomato soup. I do like the skulls in the background there.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so metal. And the little green neon lights.
We use a lot of green lights in our version of Hans too. You'll see that when we
I
put everything together.
I can't wait.
Oh, good news, guys. Because we have to honor the tickets already purchased last year, they are planning on doing the haunt every other Friday, Saturday after the opening weekend. So
Oh! They cut off her head.
I love that transition though that they had
I
there.
do too. It's so
He's like, "Oh, screw this, I'm out." Like
it's like, I'm sorry, my daughter.
he's like, she wasn't worth it.
No hesitation.
Okay,
But yeah, y'all, I can't wait for all y'all to go to the haunt. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see it.
The fact that we're gonna have extra weekends too, since we have to honor the old tickets, and we'll have a bunch of new people going too, and cycling through is gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be sick.
Hi,
I
baby.
can't wait.
I got the scrunch in his dinosaur PJ, so he has dinosaur feet right now. So like he's kicking up right now in his sleep, and I just see like this dinosaur.
I'm definitely gonna have to get me some dino nuggies in the break.
Oh yeah, Chris is making me some pizza, stuffed crust DiGiorno.
Then I also gotta check on the wife. She's playing Silent Hill 2 remake right now. I hope she's not
nice.
It's like one of her favorite games. Mine too. So
I still say like she should just like randomly appear in the background like the chick from The Ring every once in a while. Not say anything.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
But one thing I like about this third act though is it goes full gothic horror. Like you can tell like the graveyards, catacombs, beneath the castle, in the castle, the fog, skulls. So cool. It's Cinderella.
Someone said we haven't seen anybody in baby blue. Does that mean there's no innocence in this one? Well, maybe this dark blue here is the innocence.
Yeah. You could save her.
He could if he didn't stumble. I mean, he's a bigger dude. He could handle him. This is like discount Chocula over here.
Yeah, it is. And you know what's kind of cool, just because I'm a nerd, but it would have been so cool to see like Dracula versus the Karnsteins. What's that other Kronos the Vampire Hunter that Hammer also had? And teaming up with Van Helsing. That would have been so cool.
Absolutely. I gotta get more ginger ale tomorrow.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's the only thing that settles my stomach still because I'm still recovering. So, like, I still have to drink this stuff. I love this shot right here, too. It's like, everyone's like, whoa.
The epic conclusion of the Twins of Evil. Yeah. He's going to crowd surf her.
I like how like they've all been trying to get in the castle, and the moment that they are, they're trying to retreat now. They're like, whoa.
Yeah, what a dumbass.
He's like, I don't care. I'm trying to look more masculine than Peter.
He's holding my wife. Take a javelin.
Yeah, I like Kolchak actually. I was actually watching
the vampire thing? No? Okay.
This Dracula laughs way too much, dude.
Like
So one of the film students said Christopher Lee would never waste that time, man.
no. I like how he's like, you have to kill me here, exactly here.
Yes. That in itself
Oh,
looks exactly like a Mel Brooks movie.
oh man. Come on, Peter. Oh,
Poor Peter.
he's like, I'm Puritan, but I'm gonna cross myself anyways. I don't care.
Yes.
No, don't. Oh, then they're gonna throw him down, and he's gonna land on the handle. Ooh, such a dramatic death.
Oh
Such
yeah.
a dramatic death.
His evil laugh, though.
All right. There we go. I like how he waits till that
Yeah.
whole time to throw the javelin.
He's like, I have to wait for his teeth to grow first.
He's like, we got him in the heart. It's not the heart. It's okay.
He's like, I told you I got the good twin.
Hell yeah.
Holy crap, we got quite a few lurkers tonight. Thank you for being
Good.
here. If you
Awesome.
do want to chat with us, we
Welcome.
could use the secret message chat.
Oh, love this like old school
Mhm.
decaying effect. Reminds me of like the Wolfman.
Yes, wonderful transitions
Yes.
here.
Oh, so cool. Not a bad film. Not a perfect one, but not bad.
I honestly, like I said earlier, it does have rewatch value for the
Yeah.
Filming side of it alone.
Oh yeah.
Set design alone, you know.
It's just fun too. Like this is one of the
Yeah.
Hammer films where I was like, man, I'm really getting into it. I'm just having a good time. Sure, it's not perfect, but who cares, you know?
Yeah, it's not. Sometimes it's good to watch a good imperfect film. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Oh yeah, I 100%. I mean, it can't be, you know, Dracula's daughter or anything.
of course not.
You know, but
I
like,
can't wait for us to do that movie
I
eventually.
can't either. It's like one of my faves. It's a great. It's
Alright.
then we'll end up talking about Brides of Dracula, since that's kind of like Hammer's version of that, anyways.
When we do Bela Lugosi movies, when we do Dracula's Brides and stuff like that, my doppelganger is in that movie, so it weirds me out. But
Ooh,
yeah, guys, that was Twins of Evil. What did you guys think before we go on a snack break?
Yeah,
We will have a 10-minute intermission so we can like go snack and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But what did you guys think of this one?
Yeah.
What do you rate it out of 10?
Feedback.
We got an 8 out of 10. We got a 7 out of 10. Somebody put a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Hey, like I said, that's fair. That's why I said this movie's very mixed. You either kind of love it or hate it.
For the 3 out of 10, they said it was mainly because they're more looking from the writing standpoint, because that's what they're going into, and so that's why they say that. But for the everything else, they give it a 10 out of 10. But because they're paying attention specifically to scripting and that kind of stuff, that's a 3 out of 10. I agree with that. I
agree with you too. That's what I was saying at the start. Like, the script is a mess, but the acting, everything else is fun. So
yeah. So no, that's a fair thing, and that's what I want to know. We want to know how many, you guys are in film school, right? So how many do we have that are there just for the writing? Who's looking to direct? All that kind of stuff. Like, what do you guys? Yeah. What are some of you guys actually going for specifically? All right. We got about 7 writers. Okay.
Well, since we have 7 writers, you can see, even if you got a garbage script, you got good actors and good enough money, you can still make a decent film. Although it's not going to be what you would ideally want. Yeah. But it just goes to show you, if you got good acting, good crew, cast, all that stuff, you can still make a pretty good stuff with a bad script. But even still, sometimes that's not always the case. There's always a rule. to the exception, or exception to the rule, vice versa.
We got a few cameramen here. We got a couple set designers. We got a couple makeup artists, special effects, visual effects. Okay, so you guys are like all across the board. That's really cool. So
That's awesome.
So when you guys are putting in your rankings from now on, I want you to give us the ranking of what you're studying, like the writer just did, right? And then tell us what you like about the rest of it. I think that will be a cool discussion.
I agree with that. That'd be cool.
Because that way we get different outlooks. Because sometimes I feel like I'm really biased with the Hammer horror because like Gil's here, like I'm a dork for it.
Same.
Oh, thank you. But so it's nice to hear different things about it.
Right. Nolan, that's a good point, Nolan. Sometimes a good script can also be turned into a bad movie. That's true. Yeah,
I agree with that for sure. For sure.
That's why. That's another reason. I wanted to show this film too. Also, fan, but still, like I can, acknowledge its faults because it definitely has.
I'm a fan of it simply because it does prove, like we've been saying, you can like literally do anything. Just go out there and make stuff, and you just learn how to be better just by doing.
Yep.
So like, don't get discouraged. Like if your first piece of work may not actually be good, it's okay.
Yeah.
We only have 1 10 out of 10 for boobs.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
There's always one. There's always
They're
one.
Like,
person.
I really like the twins of evil in this film.
Yeah. There's always one person. All right.
Well, who cares about the story?
Yeah. Well, in this case, with the script, I can see why they'd be like, "Who cares about the story?" In a way.
They're like, "We got the Playboy centerfolds. Who cares? The script's done, but we need to change it." No, it's done. Action. Okay.
Yes. Someone put a 9 out of 10 for the set design. They really liked it, but they don't believe in giving 10 out of 10s because that's just weird. That's good. That's fair enough.
That's fair, I guess. But yeah, the sets are awesome in this for sure, 100%.
All right, you guys. So we already said if we would remake this one or not. I personally wouldn't either. I agree with Gill-boy on that.
Yeah, it's just.
I've heard about someone reading a script and going, "Wow, this is great," when the show came out and it was due to. Yeah, exactly. If you don't get the proper team to bring your script to life, though, that's the issue. You got to make sure you're involved with it yourself.
It'd be sci-fi after dark real quick if you're not careful.
Yeah. And I honestly wish writers would have more of an input, these days, which is why it's good to work with independent companies because they actually work with the writers a lot more. It's really difficult for even myself to see that happening to a lot of my friends who do make movies, and they are writers and they're on set to try to help, and they're just dismissed. It's like, let them help.
Yeah, like the writer wouldn't know how it needs to be.
Yes, I feel like
they only wrote the whole freaking thing.
Making movies is hard. That's why I don't make movies. It can be, and it can't be.
Once you get the right crew and the right people, it's fun. It's fun and easy.
You need a good dynamic with the people you work with, and it's like anything else in life. Who you work with makes a difference.
Yeah, true.
So, like, if you have like a crappy crew or you have a cocky crew, it's just not gonna work.
No.
But all right, guys, if you guys want to go to our 10-minute intermission, I'm going to put the intermission screen up. And when we come back, we will be watching Vampire Circus from 1972. The link to the movie is in the description on YouTube. So if you want to load that up while we're at intermission, we will see you guys in 10 minutes.
All right, see y'all then.
Okay, my friends. I'm not sure. I will obviously, I'll wait for Gill-boy before we start the new movie, but I was already brought pizza and snacks while we were watching the last movie. So yeah, I don't know. Every time I get summoned, they tell me like my number was thrown out for jury duty. I guess I don't fit the profile. I don't know. Maybe it's because I look mean all the time. I don't know. I don't get summoned very often, so that's good. Mr. Scrunch had his checkup. We have a really cool thunderstorm going on right now, guys. Like, it's really, really cool. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the convention is usually in Syracuse. So I'm working on negotiating getting the room and travel covered. So that way we can actually do like a live stream, but actually when we're all in one spot. So that'd be really fun, I think. Twice and the second time you've been summoned. I don't know. I rarely ever get summoned, but like the stuff around here is like stupid stuff too. Like maybe that's why, because like it's never been anything serious. So like when they go and they like talk to you and stuff, I guess like they could just tell I just don't care. It's always like petty stuff here. Oh man, Eddie, that sounds serious. Oh, what you doing, Mr. Scrunch? My child is doing thriller hands. My child was summoning me there for a minute. Yeah, Nolan, I'll see how they're going to cover it and how they're going to cover it. But it's in the works. Not for this year, but for next year. Obviously not this year because my Mr. Scrunch is a little too young for him to have a babysitter. But next year he could stay with Grandpa and we can do that. I think that'd be fun for all of us. And live stream and all that good stuff.
All right, I'm back.
Woohoo! Welcome back.
I had myself double muted. My bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
Got me.
I had myself double muted by accident too, and I was like, "Oh man."
Why is no one saying anything to me? No.
We're trying to get Nolan on as our crew member too for next year's
Nice.
convention, so I'm gonna work on that.
I got me some dino nuggies.
Nice. But yeah, so we are getting ready. I have pizza. I've got triple chocolate muffins. I'm waiting for Chris to come on in here because he's going to watch the Scruncher for me while we watch the second film. Just because it's that time of night where Scrunchers likes to whine a lot. And I mean that in a good way. He does that to, he likes to be up at night, basically. So he'll watch some anime with his dad while we do this one. He's a night baby, so.
Is he?
Yeah. Which I don't understand because the pediatrician's like, oh, we have to get him on a sleep schedule. I'm like, he's literally just out of the womb. He doesn't have one right now. So keep him fed, keep him clean, and let him sleep when he needs to, and he'll be all right. The comments aren't on screen. Oh, yeah. Oops. Here we go. Thanks, Nolan. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, Vampire Circus. It's been a couple years since I watched this one too, so I'm anxious to see it again. Like, I love this because like it's been so long since I've revisited some of these, so I'm so glad a lot of these are put on the list. Okay, let's see here. Let me double check and make sure he's got his binky and we are good to go. Yep. He's all right. He's just making dinosaur noises in his bassinet, so we're good.
I need the link to the film.
Oh, I thought I sent that to you on Instagram already, but
maybe you did. Hang on, let me check.
Hold on, I might redo it. We do have a thunderstorm right now, so it's pretty cool. You're probably gonna hear it. It's pretty gnarly. That means spring is coming here on the mountain.
Yeah, we definitely. We're about to be under severe thunderstorm watch here in my area. Oh, the little dinos!
I know. I had to send that to you because that's what he's doing. He's got these dinosaur feet on.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not too much fun facts that I have for this film.
Mm.
I do not have this on DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that, so I can't like study the bonus features like I normally do.
Yeah.
But I do have the little tidbits here and there that I can share. I do know that this one does have. Well, I won't spoil it because I want it to be shocking. But all right, yeah, let me go. Any news on Mage or no?
I haven't heard anything. I'm keeping my Facebook tab open just in case. Just in case.
What's up, Sam?
Hello, Sam. How's it going?
It's double feature night, man.
Yes.
I actually showed this film to Sam. Both of these films.
Nice. The stupid wind here in New Mexico in the spring. It's so windy because Arizona blows and Texas sucks. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Yeah, they don't even have the budget on this. What the hell, man?
Yeah, they have like literally nothing. Like I
Nothing,
tried
I
to look
know,
up stuff too.
I'm like looking up stuff on freaking Google and there's like nothing. Okay,
There's
well,
like
here's Wikipedia. Okay. But they don't even have anything either. Oh no. Well, we can just nerd out, but
IMDb has a little bit of trivia.
does it? Let me check there.
Yeah.
That's
If
wild, though. I
if
guess.
you
Well,
just-
this is like a very like. Well, I guess it's kind of an obscure Hammer film. Not really, though.
Yeah, it's not too. I don't know. It was shot in 6 weeks, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me pull this up. Extremely creepy and vastly underrated Hammer film. I agree. 9 out of 10. This person gave it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one. It's rated PG now. I just want everybody to keep that in mind when this film starts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here's some trivia, but I already said that though.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's not really like a lot. You know, it's really weird. I think that this one deserves a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more looking into than it actually has, and I hope like somebody goes in depth and does a nice archive of this film.
Yeah, I'll probably have to like buy that Hammer book and do that. Well, The only cool fun fact I guess I have for y'all, and I guess I'll just go ahead and get it out of the way, is that George Beck has said that Hammer paid him £1,000 just for the title, and that was his only contribution to the film. Production began on August 9th, 1971 at Pinewood Studios. So again, we're at Pinewood Studios, which was the same as the last film.
Mm-hmm.
First-time director Robert Young was unfamiliar with Hammer's tight production schedules and at one point used up some 500 feet of film stock while trying to get a tiger to sink its teeth into a fake human arm stuffed with pork, although it finally bit after beef was substituted. And then when filming stretched from the scheduled 6 weeks into 7, the production was shut down and the footage given to editor Peter Musgrave, probably pronounced his last name wrong, so I'm sorry, with instructions to make a finished film out of what he had. So yeah, this is a fun one. And like I've said, there's that kind of psychedelic occult rock band Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats that have a song based on this movie. So outside of that, there's not much on this film, unfortunately.
And I do have to say, if you are like a Rob Zombie fan, you could tell he gets his inspiration from this kind of stuff, especially this one. So if that's up your alley, you'll like this. Tom says that this was one of his favorites back in the day as well. He had to hide that he was watching it though because his parents were not approving of Hammer horror.
Oh, I bet.
I can't imagine why. But all right, I have the movie pulled up, so if we're ready to rock and everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm down.
Did you hear
If
Ren stole
everybody's ready.
Gill-boy's head while you were gone? Wait, what?
Wait, what? Hang on. I'm
What?
getting everything all set up over here with the film and everything. Hang on. Somebody talking shit. What happened to the chat? Oh, there it is. Okay.
No, I didn't.
Ren stole Gill-boy's head while you were gone. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, in Mage's video.
Oh.
This rapper artist had like this music video, and one of the ladies in the bathtub had my head.
Oh. No, I didn't see that one.
No.
Mainly, I think it's because I have to react to that one, and I don't watch Mage's reactions until after I do mine. If we're doing the same one, because I don't want to ruin it. I'll have to take a look though.
Well, you'll definitely get a comment from me about how they stole my head.
Oh, for sure.
But all right, hang on. Let me stop eating Doritos. Hang on, sorry.
I got like pizza. I'm so happy.
Ooh, yum.
Oh my goodness.
All right, everybody, get ready for Vampire Circus. And 3, 2, 1. Vampire Circus!
Remember to adjust your volume as you see fit.
I'm at 3 seconds, and now it's crashing. Awesome.
Oh, you want me to pause it?
Yeah, hang on. Give me a second. This thing always... In fact, I might actually have to pull this up on Amazon.
Just because we didn't really start, I'm just going to pause and go back to 00. So pull up whatever you need to.
Okay.
And we'll just play it again.
It's finally working. All right. No, hang on. I'm going to just go ahead and do the Amazon for some reason. Because I have a digital copy of this, I believe. Unless they removed it. You know, Amazon has actually been removing a bunch of digital films that you have paid for, and they're gone.
I've noticed that. That's why, guys, physical media is king. Just like cash is king.
Because I bought one of the Resident Evil animated films.
Yep.
And, oh, hang on. And it's gone. They, like, completely removed it from their store. And then watch, they just put it back on now that I said that, which they should. All right, hang on 1 second. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer than I wanted. Okay. Hurry up. No, take your time loading. Thank you. See, this is why I go to the lagoon.
Yeah.
So anyways, how about that Vampire Circus?
Yeah.
So I'm happy that people enjoyed the last film.
I figured they would, especially because of you know,
yes,
there's boobs.
Because of the Twins of Evil, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Hey, Roger.
Roger's back?
Yeah. He's screaming at Dave again.
Cool. All right, hang on. There we go. Getting it pulled up right now. I am so sorry, everybody. All right.
No problem.
Set that there. Why won't it? Okay, there it goes. Watch again. Okay. 1 sec. All right, can everybody hear me? My whole system is like freaking out. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wow, what an awesome time to be having tech problems right now. Okay, I got an ad that's going to be 38 seconds.
It's okay. Once your ad is done.
Oh my God. All right, hang on.
You guys will do better next time.
Hey, it's not my fault. Even though it kind of is.
Hey, we're just getting back in the swing of things.
I want to know why I have to pay to go ad-free for a digital film that I actually bought.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to.
All right, so here we go. We're going to restart this.
Mm-hmm.
And in 3, 2, 1, Vampire Circus!
There we go. Started. And this one's also another really colorful film.
Yes. Oh my god, it just crashed again. What the hell?
What? Yours crashed again?
Yeah, hang on. I think it's
Okay.
glitching out with the ads for some reason.
Oh. Yeah, I don't understand if you bought it with the ads.
Okay, there we go. It's working now. We're good.
Okay.
So I'm at like it says the rank organization presents.
I'm at 25 seconds and with the gong.
Yeah, me too. All right. Now it says a Hammer production.
Yep.
There we go. Vampire Circus. All right, we're good. Sorry about that, Chad. It is my fault. I take full responsibility. Now he's like writing in his journal.
Yes, he is.
All right, so we're all good.
Mage's computer went kaboom, so he's trying to fix that so he could be here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. How was work? It was busy. Wasn't too bad, but it was pretty awful. I ate all my dino nuggies. I'm sad.
Whee! For a minute there, I thought that was my kid.
You know, it won't even show me what time I'm at. My whole thing is like glitched.
I think
it's acting like I'm in ads, but it's playing the movie.
They're trolling because it's 11:21 p.m. here on the East Coast, and Roger's in New Jersey. So this got dramatic fast.
Yes.
All right, we got more film students piling in. Welcome.
Welcome. Oh my god, I need to
Future
turn this
Roger.
down.
I don't know, Roger. We're in the same time zone. But then again, we're the twins, just not the twins of evil, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it says I'm at 22 seconds, but they're like blowing out candles. My whole thing is so glitched.
Yeah. We're at the same thing, but our timestamp's different. That's weird. That's a weird portrait.
Yeah.
He's like Vogue.
He's like, this is the owner of the golf club.
And he just randomly appears like, how dare you? We are in the future.
God. This is how I appear at my wife's house.
As you should.
Mm-hmm.
Same outfit.
Yep. Same outfit I'm wearing on my icon, actually.
He's like a half-ass Elvis, too.
Yeah. He's like, Priscilla, get back in the bed. He looks like Tom Cruise.
He does.
He's like, have you heard of Scientology, baby?
I forgot how weird the opening of this is.
Oh, yeah, creepy. I can't imagine why Tom had to hide this film.
Oh, yeah. That's one of his in his sleep cries. I have the Adirondack Mountains, 80.
Mm-hmm.
He does a weird face with the vampire teeth. I feel like his teeth were too big for his face. Like, it's not like the vampire hiss. It's like really like, I have too much food in my mouth.
Yeah.
Kinda.
We've got to go on, and we have to destroy him. All right. Well, that is the great Thorley Walters in the background there, who was also the Renfield version in Dracula, Prince of Darkness.
Film students like, wait, do these women like fall and their clothes just fall off?
Yeah.
Apparently.
All right. Yeah, this one's a little high on the spice meter as well. We're gonna have a spicy double feature tonight. We can't go on. with my wife. Yeah, she definitely did. Yeah. So Dracula will eventually return. I know every time like I watch these, it just makes me want to like watch Dracula films. This is so intense. You know, the problem with the world is people don't just bust into castles with flaming torches anymore, you know? He looks like Scotty from Star Trek. He does. Stab. Oh no! If you notice too, the blood effects in this are slightly better because, you know, originally like there it's like red paint, but in that first initial cut, you tell it's slightly better. It's like they mixed some wine in with the red paint. Oh man. Damn. He's cursing them. To give him back his wife? His life. So this film is directed by Robert Young. The screenplay is by Judson Kinberg. And the cinematography is done by Moray Grant. And it came out on April 30th of 1972 in the UK. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox in the United States and by Rank Film Distributors in the UK. And David Whitaker does the score. Also, the story is also credited to George Bax and Wilbur Stark. Dun, dun, dun.
I was glitching there for a minute.
I was just about to message you, like, what happened?
No, it's good. I just for some reason Google muted my mic this whole time, so I'm making snarky remarks about the vampire's face or whatever, or the guy's face, and like you guys didn't hear me. And I was like, oh, okay. So my kid's just looking at me like, "What are you doing?" Like, I was talking to the panel, my bro.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Robert Tymon was the Count Mitterhaus, which is, I don't believe he's really in the film after this. But he does give a creepy performance there for as short as he is in the film.
It wouldn't be a true first time back streaming without all the difficulties we've had today.
I know. I was just about to say, like, first I can't even get the video to load, and
so like no, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's great to be back.
It is.
Just I was wondering like why I was like, nobody's like commenting on what I just said, and then I realized Google muted me for some reason. Let's see. I'll
try to clear up some spies here.
Mage says his computer now runs. It has been resurrected.
Awesome. Get in here, bro. Go ahead and delete this.
And it looks like I will be hosting tomorrow nights by myself, so that's going to be fun.
No, he's not going to be on?
No, he's got something that he has to do tomorrow.
Yes.
So I don't know. Well, I have to keep Saturday. I gotta keep Saturday. I don't know. Do you guys want me to just wait until the rest of the panel's back to watch? Because I can move the episode 2 and 3 anywhere, really.
Yeah, I gotta do stuff with my family for Easter tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't I just move the strain? I'll try to move it to like another Friday where we don't have anything.
All right.
Because that way I don't want you guys to miss it either.
They're about to blow up his castle.
I'm showing Mr. Scrunch some hammer horror, baby.
Why are you introducing him to that shit?
Hey!
He's gonna grow up to be like Nolan. You keep doing that.
Hey!
I like how, like, not only did they put a stake in this dude's heart, but they're also gonna like blow up his castle at the same time.
Yeah.
And catch it on fire. They're just like making sure they don't want nothing to do with this guy.
Who you talking about, Roger?
Another pink font.
Yeah, that seems to be their thing, the pink against the flames. Nolan, don't worry about it, because what I'm gonna do is I'll just move the stream to another Friday. That way everybody could be here.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was Easter weekend too, so
it's cool. I had originally had plans Sunday, but the parents have swapped some stuff, so it kind of messed up all my plans this weekend, but it's fine.
It's all good. I'm just happy we started with tonight.
Me too. I was definitely coming tonight, 100%.
Well, yeah.
I missed it too. It felt weird. I was like, it's too many days not being on the stream.
Yeah. And I've got the Patreon stuff gonna be uploaded this week finally. I've got more bandmade reactions coming, other stuff coming. Yeah. Sorry, I'm answering people's questions that come in on the other thingy.
Love that cool little transition shot right there.
Yeah.
Fade in. Or excuse me, fade in. That's not a transition. Fade in shot of the spooky guy.
Nolan says he's wonderful. Your kid would be lucky to be like him.
Aww.
Huh?
Nolan said he's wonderful. Your kid would be lucky to be like him.
Oh.
I have to go get me some more Sprite. I'm drinking it all.
I know, it's like every time I go to stream, it gets like oddly warm, and I have to like drink so much. So these costumes are a little bit more fitting to the time. It's not like all over the place like the last movie.
Yeah. Yeah, this one definitely has a better script for sure. Like it's definitely more cohesive. we're just staying with vampires. But I really just love the idea of this story where it's like this creepy, like traveling circus, but they're all like vampires. It's so creepy.
I agree. And again, it's something that's not really thought of in modern movies, really.
No, yeah. I believe this is Lawrence Stanley Payne. I might be wrong.
He was really like forward with that
Yeah.
window there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think you're like a couple of seconds ahead of me somehow. I don't know. It's okay.
It's all right. As long as it's a couple seconds and not like several minutes.
Yeah.
I think we're good. There's no use in trying to sync up with Amazon's version.
No.
So.
I don't have a neck. I'm sorry.
Did you eat your spray?
Mm.
He's like, I can't read this. I have to put it closer.
Yeah.
No, closer.
Like, they haven't invented glasses yet.
Yes. Meanwhile, the guy next to him is wearing glasses.
Yeah.
I truly want to believe that's his real hair, too.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of hairspray involved. What's up, Mr. Scrunch? What do you have to say to my people? Oh, okay. Yeah. I agree.
Yes, I did. Oh.
All right. So some of the secret message chat.
Yeah, there's
They
Lawrence
want to know who's your favorite character in this movie and should they pay attention to them?
Mine?
Yes.
Oh.
They're making you think tonight, bro.
I know, man. Gosh, you guys gotta have to keep me on my toes. Honestly, it's a mixture between this dude with no neck right here, the guy that's so angrily putting up stuff in his bag, and
Yeah.
but I don't think my other character has showed up yet. It's one of the vampires. So when the vampire, if they're like twins, there's also kind of like twins in this too. But
it's
those
a twin
are
themes night.
Yeah, it's Henrik and Helga, I think it's their names. Those are. It's been a while since I've seen this, so if that's not their names, I'm sorry. But I like the twin vampires, and I like the dude that's always like pissed off. And also, I feel like, yeah, whoever Lynn Frederick plays, she's so creepily evil in this. You got your strong man.
I love the clown makeup on that guy.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That's a weird scene right there.
Yeah, there they are. The twins. Whoa, what? Nobody's gonna believe them. Yeah, vampire twins at the Circus of Evil. Oh no, I think I got a bot on my Twitch. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Hang on, let me see if I can go ban them real fast. And of course, it's gotta be annoying.
Dawn, dawn, dawn.
Okay, there they are.
She has magenta from Rocky Horror Vibes. I agree. I completely agree.
All right, just block that person. Sorry about that, chat.
It
Hopefully they
happens.
won't spam us anymore.
It happens. It's not a biggie.
All right, yeah, let's get weird. I agree. I hope you're still here, Sam. So now got your chats. I am really having bad tech problems here, but it looks like y'all can still hear me, so that's good.
Yes, we can hear you.
It's probably just because of the storm that's about to come in. It's probably screwing up everything.
I agree.
All right, let me go. There we go.
I agree.
All right. Now I can see the movie. Cool. She has magenta from Rocky Horror Vibes. Yeah. Don't dream it, be it. Oh, he's got a gun! I'm wondering, I can't wait to see the feedback from this film.
Lots of brown costumes in this one too.
Yeah, seriously. Lots of
Nolan
brown.
says he's not having any problems. You just need to get good.
Oh, okay, I'll try. This is that was John Mulder Brown there playing Anton Kirsch.
This is exactly what goes on through my mind when I'm having a rough day.
Yeah. He was in The House That Screamed, Deep End, and First Love, and of course this film. Those are his like more notable films. I believe The House That Screamed, is that a no, that's a Spanish film. I thought that was a Hammer film. Yeah, that's my favorite character right there is the monkey.
I love the monkey. Who can hate a monkey?
Your Burgermeister.
I can hear it. This guy looks like he has like bedhead every single time we see him.
Yeah. Of course, we got Andrea Corey here.
Mini clowns are creepy. I mean, at least you could just like, I don't know, kick them or throw them across the room.
Yeah. I was about to say you could just drop kick him across the room.
It's not like they're like 8-foot clowns or something. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Or like Hell House clowns.
Yeah. So she's also in Revenge of the Pink Panther, if you've seen that, and I believe she was in the Telltale Heart Poe adaptation. So she's kind of got a little her feetsies in some horror stuff there.
This all looks like an interpretive dance now.
It does. All right.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get weird. Oh, also, I forgot to mention the dude's sidekick is also in Live and Let Die, the 007 James Bond film, too. So I was going to bring that up the next time he appeared, but he was too busy burning people's eyes and putting machetes in their heads. I got distracted. All right. I wonder what this is all representative of. Anybody got any ideas? Mhm.
This is a happening party.
Yeah, the Lagoon After Dark.
I just wanted to say that.
Reptile, the prequel.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine Tom having to hide this film from his parents.
No, not at all, Tom. Tom said he was grounded 4 times for watching it.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's okay.
Whoa. So animalistic. Wow. So glad that's over.
And like everything goes back to normal, like nothing just happened.
Yeah, they're all like, all right. Encore. One more song. It goes well.
Rebecca and Josh send their hello. They just couldn't make it this tonight, so they wanted me to say hello.
Oh, well, hello, Rebecca and Josh.
And they will be here on the next stream. So thank you guys so much for reaching out. Hope everything's okay. And there she is.
Oh, cool. Well, hello. Hopefully it's not too serious. Jordan Peele can hate a monkey. That's you know, we don't get too many traveling circuses in this day and age.
We don't, but we should.
I know. Whoa! All right. They call me the Tiger Man. These elbows by me. Okay. Who let that guy out of his cage? It's a little creepy, man.
Put him back.
I never really got why the clown in this has to be so weird.
Creepy? Yeah. I don't
He's
get
like,
it.
I'm removing my face. I'm gonna show you my true face. Ew. I'm definitely not gonna have nightmares tonight.
Oh no, not at all. This is the perfect film to put on when you're trying to sleep.
Oh, somebody stole your baby? Wow, who could have saw that coming?
Oh yeah. Sure he did, kid.
Yeah. Why would you run into the Panther's cave? What a dumb kid. He's like, I just wanted to pet the kitty.
Yes. What was it, like that kid with the monkey not too long ago?
Oh, she's like, all right. Whoa, she's married. That's not okay. He's like, let go of my wife.
And they're like, no, never.
He looks like he listens to Led Zeppelin.
Truly.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Thanks for sneaking to say hi to us, Rebecca.
Yeah, thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you for the super chat, Rebecca. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And Tater Tot says hi to you too. You missed it earlier. He was grunting and making weird noises.
Dang it, now I want some tater tots.
I know. I haven't had tater tots in a long time. I've had French fries, but not tater tots.
Yeah. But yeah, these two are like my fave characters in this. I just think they're so creepy.
They're creepy, but this is like a weird scene to be like, yeah, these are my favorite characters.
Yeah, this is my favorite characters. I watch this scene all the time.
On repeat. My wife is not questioning why.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun. Gotta let the wild side out. Oh my god, who could have thought he was a vampire at the vampire circus?
I know, right? Gosh. Somebody in the secret message chat said, oh, I thought he was going to be Frankenstein. My bad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Chewy cookies? Nice. Looks like she was trying to pick his nose there for a minute.
Yeah. All right, that's hot.
She's like, okay, is the director going to say cut or what? Because like this dude is like creeping on me now.
It's like the director gets just so engaged in it, he forgets to call cut.
Yeah. Thank you, Rebecca, for coming and checking the replay. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
leave a comment on the replay. It will help a lot.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye. Stay spooky. And watch out for vampire circuses, for real.
Yes.
Well, I guess like, oh my god, I guess they haven't showed his twin yet. Maybe I'm getting mad now because this is making me look stupid.
Somebody in the film student things, they said the older lady is saying, look at, reminding them of like Mrs. Potts from.
Yeah.
Is that on my Twitch or yours?
It's probably on mine because I just banned one. Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. No, that one's on mine, so let me go ahead and.
I'm gonna go ahead and have mine pulled up just in case it tries to act up.
Ban it. There we go.
Yeah, I just have Sam, I think, in mine or Nolan.
Honestly, it looks like I'm talking to myself on my Twitch.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because like the comments when I type to the chat and restream, it goes to like my everything. I have 41 followers on Twitch. Well, thank you guys. I didn't even notice that I did. I gotta use it more. I don't think I have my Nightbot on my Twitch 80. I have it on my YouTube because I use YouTube more.
Epic dump.
I really like that transition there.
Me too.
Could you imagine like being alive back then and they're just like, okay, kids, let's go to the woods so we can watch some people flip about.
Yeah.
Like it's completely normal. Like Nice, Nolan. If you start at the end, it's mood.
All right, there we go. Got all that. Doom. Yeah, Doom's a great game, man. I just 100% that on my stream, so all of y'all go watch all those videos and hang out. He's like, I'm back again. Lucky you, man.
4 days off, no work. Good for you, Nolan.
Whoa, that came in really loud on your mic.
Mine too.
You know, there's something, and I know it's the point, but there's something really disturbingly creepy about all of this.
Oh yeah. This is why I don't go to my local fair.
Yeah, I think I'm good on all that too. Oh, I love this scene. This scene is so
Nice,
cool.
Nolan. He's having too much fun with these mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Nolan. It's always good to use those time off. Yeah, the films are like, look how easily amused people were back then.
Yeah.
Didn't take much.
Yeah. He's like, I can't believe it. It's making my face look bigger than it is.
Now I look taller, then I look shorter. Ha 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 ha.
Must have been better times to be this easily amused. Uh-oh.
I see some weird guy.
Uh-oh. So cool. So if I'm not mistaken, the voice that we're hearing now is a different actor, voice acting from the actual actor that we're seeing play the vampire.
Makes sense. It looked like it was different. Nolan, did your friends? Well, it's okay. If you weren't feeling up to it, you wouldn't have had fun anyway.
Yeah. The Count. Oh, Count Dracula?
Nice, Nolan. They randomly had a strongman there purposely just to carry out an old guy that had too much fun in the House of Mirrors.
It happens again every time an old man comes in here.
Yes.
They're like, why does he have 2 bite marks on his neck? Ah, it's just how he fell.
Yeah, Nolan, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a creepy face right there.
Yeah. I don't know. What is the clown in this is like really creepy.
Yeah, he's like even creepier than like
Ugh.
most clown movies that I've seen.
Oh my god! I thought I misread that. I thought you said you've been door bashing for money, like somebody's paying you to go just break down people's doors.
Yes.
Man, this clown is doesn't like to speak too much, does he?
But I think that's what makes him creepy.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, these are the same woods that they found the Karnstein couple at.
Yes.
Same woods that they also burnt the witches at the stake for. Oh, come on. Somebody's always got to fall down in these movies.
Of course, she's not even running.
He speaks!
You gotta think though, like they really were like trying to rip people off back then too. So it's like, bring your families to the woods, see our creepy circus, and let us mug you.
Yeah, basically.
Look out, there's a guy in the bushes.
Yeah, basically. I was just about you beat me to it, 80.
You know, 80's been like waiting so long to be able to joke with us. He's like on point tonight.
I know.
He's getting all the jokes in. Their pilgrim grandmother.
Yeah. She's like, back in these woods, we were burning women for witchcraft, but it turned out they were vampires.
And they're like, sure, Grandma, lay off the dope.
It was real. And there was 2 twins of evil. Oh my god.
Yes, Tom, we will show blood of Dracula's castle.
Yes.
Apparently, how unhinged this scene is reminds him of that cheesy movie.
Now, that was just spray paint.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
And there's the red paint. He's like, haha, I'm so evil. Yeah, the main vampire in this is pretty badass, though.
Oh, yeah.
Anton, why don't you go over here? I'm so proper. This is all your fault, Anton. Oompa loompa doopity doo. Hell yeah. Oh man. One thing I will say that I like about this film is like the cool little back props in the back. Like
yes.
photo. There's just a bunch of cool stuff in this one.
Yeah, they definitely went all out for the backgrounds for sure. Oh, you know, it's just a normal thing.
Yeah, it's just normal foggy. Oh man. This chair's getting too rough. Bring out your dead.
Exactly.
Bring them out. He's like, if only I knew how to read. Now, this plot is really picking up.
For sure.
Oh,
Sorry, I've been quiet. I've been trying to eat my pizza.
no, you're fine. I'm resetting my stuff up. This chair is unacceptable.
I know. I need to get a better chair.
Oh, me too. Oh, that's much better. God. Get some cushions. Starting to get hurt, man. He's got his nice. It's Puss in Boots.
Yes. He seems to go after the young ones a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
It is.
I was gonna say I didn't want to spoil it, but we're already like a couple of kids deaths in. There's a lot of violence towards children in this one for sure.
But again, it would make sense for a vampire movie to have
Yeah.
that.
Oh, for sure. I just like for me, I was like, wow, this came out in the 70s and showing like that much like actual like gore or like violence for a kid was pretty hardcore.
Yeah, it was crazy. Normally they do a like censored version of it, like an implied.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like super shocked. I was like, whoa. Whoa. But one thing I like about this one is it just kind of like it just starts super actiony and just like takes off and creepy circus. You got the awesome kind of count vampire. All right, I think my thing's probably going to be glitching out again. It says I'm in an ad, but I'm not, so I'm not going to complain on it. I don't know what's going on, but we're fine.
Like I said, it wouldn't be a first stream back if it wasn't for tech difficulties.
Yeah.
Happens every time, but I welcome it.
But I really do dig the circus setup in this.
I do too.
I would have to say too, because it wasn't asked, but to definitely pay attention to like the sets again in this, like, especially for these two films. The sets are just awesome. And I really do like the fade in kind of special effects shots that they have sometimes.
She's like randomly hugging people.
Yeah. This is what I do. I sneak out at night and randomly hug men.
Yes. And I'm always wondering why I'm grounded.
Yeah. Oh, is that Ringo?
Looks like it.
The gypsies. Yeah, it really is. He's like, I don't know, but I'm glad I have hair dye on the side of my hair. Who's gonna feed the goose and the geese when y'all are all dead? Imagine that, vampire goose. Vampire geese versus cocaine bear. I'd pay to watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, honestly, I think for these kids being as young as they are, the acting is pretty good, pretty decent for their age, and I think they have good chemistry.
I agree.
Oh yeah, you're good, Nolan. This is a very engaging film, so don't worry. It's got a good story. This one's really awesome. Like I said, the script is pretty phenomenal in this one. It's a really clever idea too. It also reminded me of like old school like DC, and I guess Marvel had some, but like old school horror comic books. Like this is what this kind of like pulpy tale reminded me of. Let's stick our hand in the tiger's cage.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
I was in a canoe by myself once and went past some cattails, and a swan came out and beat the living snot out of me. I think it was a vampire swan.
It's a vampire swan.
Holy crap.
Honestly,
I hear they're mean birds.
I would be screaming. I had some kind of, I don't know what kind of bird it was, but it was like some bird sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, we let him out. I think his name was Bruce or whatever. That's what they called him. And it was walking around and it looked at me and it had an attitude. I could tell it had an attitude problem.
Oh,
and I was like, well, I'll just kind of ignore it. Won't make eye contact with it. And I dropped some like newspaper, some kind of magazine that they wanted me to put on this desk. And I bent down to get it. As soon as I did that, I heard this, and it like jumped on me and just started pecking my freaking face and head. And I was like, somebody get this bird off of me before I throw it up against the wall. And they had to come. It was kind of a, God, I wish I knew what kind of bird it was, but
yeah,
it was
birds
so
can
funny.
Be freakish.
They are,
strong.
man. Freaking mean. And I was thinking, man, if it jumped on, it could have plucked my eye out for sure.
Yeah.
It had a big beak. I don't know what it was. Screw that thing.
Nolan says Marvel was very popular for horror in the 50s, more so than DC. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. At the convention, there's normally comic book places, and you could find them.
Yeah.
She's like, please go in there, children. Somebody's asking if we'll ever watch John Carpenter's Vampires. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I love that movie.
I love that movie. I'd be happy to do that one. The clown fixed his makeup.
Yeah.
All the little boys have like emo haircuts in this whole movie.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to grow up to be Hawthorne Heights.
Yeah. Tonight will be the night that I get bit by a vampire. Over again. Yeah, these two twins, these characters are my favorite ones. I think maybe this is the first time they've shown up. But they're so damn cool, man.
Really good with their eyes.
Yes. And there's something very like mesmerizing and hypnotic about them. Out of all the characters, they stick with me throughout this whole movie. It's just so creepy. Plus, their costumes are really awesome.
I agree. They really embrace the whole like creepy factor too, without it being overdone.
Nah.
She's like, I've got candy in my windowless van.
Yeah. Does this smell like chloroform?
It's like no one's hearing these screams.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's screams of excitement and joy. Ew, creepy vampire teeths in this one, though, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely mismatched them in their mouths, for sure. They could have done a little bit better. Although that angle with the girl vampire drinking was pretty nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. The vampire strikes again. and your children's children. Children's children. That's so cool.
Dude, this circus should have been raided long ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
there's
what
no,
I'm saying.
there's nothing about this circus that screams, this is totally family friendly, bro. Bring your kids.
Yeah, nothing
Bring your
about it.
grandkids.
That first dance, I would have been like, we are leaving.
Yeah, like what? Like what is going on here? I like how he just dropped the old man on his head and then was like, he got up, no problem.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that cry was a little
Yeah, it was top notch.
something about it that, just got into my soul. Best cry ever. I do think they did the blue makeup a little bit overdone there on the corpses where the bites were.
Yeah.
I think if they kind of just like made them look a little hollow where the bites are, then it would have made it a little bit better. But
I like how
everybody's
they go crazy. Yeah. Just, ah!
I like the guy with the bed head. He's my favorite character. He's not taking anybody's
Oh,
shit.
yeah, he's greatness.
A lot of the film students said they're here. They're just watching the movie. They'll talk at the end. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. We could tell when you guys are getting into the movie because like you guys are like super quiet. So
Yeah.
monkey, monkey, monkey.
Mm-hmm.
He's like right behind you, bro. Like why are you shouting at him? He's like one step behind you. He's like, come on! It's like, dude.
No, don't shoot the monkey.
Nolan's in there dropping that comic book knowledge for everybody in the chat if you want to read that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Nolan's like giving us like the down low on comics. It's pretty nice. No, I don't think he did. I'm sure he's here, my friend.
Isn't that a more recent arc though of Captain America? He survived a shotgun blast to the face.
Welcome back, 80.
Welcome back, Ader.
I keep forgetting I don't have to eat for 2 now, so it's like really weird to have my old appetite back.
Oh,
like,
I bet.
wow. I'm like, wow, I actually have leftovers? What? Yeah, Firefox is giving me trouble too, 80. I have to use like Google Chrome now because I don't like Safari, so.
Yeah.
Her hairpiece is a bit wild.
Well, all right. They're moving on pretty quickly in their relationship.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun. Who would have thought it was a secret vampire lair?
Not me.
This is very Scooby-Doo.
It really is.
Ah! I want to scream too. All right, so if I saw a clown jump and do like a somersault and turn into a bat, I'd be gone.
I'd be like, yep, gotta go.
I'd be so gone. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've read a lot of the old school Captain America comic books, and I don't ever remember that being a thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's something new, unless I just don't remember that being a thing. Because I've read a lot of like the old school Caps and the newer ones. Well, not like the newer ones. I don't read Marvel at all anymore.
I will be right back. I need to grab more water.
Yeah, I think like Golden and Silver Age and some Bronze Age Marvel is the best. The current stuff is unreadable. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It sounds like retcon BS. Sounds pretty awful. It's not really Captain America because our version of Captain America is Captain America now. Fan cams? Now the twins of evil strike again. Oh, you have all of ACDC 80? What's your favorite ACDC album, 80? So then take it off. Nolan, I just got your text, man. I'm sorry. I haven't looking at my phone. I wouldn't worry about it, bro. Back in Black's your favorite? Yeah, that's a great album. We need to show the. Oh God, what was that? Hang on. I think is it Roger Corman or is that the? Hang on. Yeah, the Captain America 1990s film. We need to show that. Oh, hang on. I think that's when it came out. Yeah, that's what we all need to watch soon. Show it on the panel. Just have Nolan on there being like, "There's many Captain Americas. Some best forgotten." Yeah, man. Send me the vids. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie either. Yeah, I need to see the Fantastic Four one. I'm probably going to buy it on VHS soon. Well, one thing I like about Vampire Circus is I think it's really cool how the level of hypnotism that's used by the vampires in this one. I think it's awesome. You get that in the Draculas, of course, but I don't know, something about this one is just so freaking creepy. Oh, do you really, 80? Do you got any good ones? I love the Dracula comics from Marvel and the Werewolf by Night ones. Those were really cool.
Sorry about that. Google was acting creepy with my mic again.
It was what?
Acting creepy with my mic again. I came back and it was still like not letting me talk.
Yeah, I need to read the Lucifer stuff. That's from Vertigo, right? That's DC, isn't it? Or is it a different comic company? I can't remember. Oh, my wife loves Heavy Metal magazine. She has a bunch of those in her collection.
Oh, I love them too. They're awesome.
It's like when I went over to her house, I was just like, "Whoa, I'm going to read all of these one day."
You just like randomly show up just to read the magazines at this point. Like,
yeah, it's okay. No, she'd read them with me. I'd read them to her.
Of course.
It's a fun thing we do is I voice act the characters in the comics.
Yes. I wouldn't expect anything less. Okay, so far the film students are enjoying this one more than Twins.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to see their remarks. I can't. What are they saying?
Okay, so definitely like the overall story of this one better, but I'm also partial to circus kind of movies. I like the idea of a vampire circus, like Gill-boy said.
Yeah.
What a unique way to tell a vampire story. I'll definitely have to give this one a second and third watch after tonight.
Yeah, this is it rewards multiple viewings. And like I said too, like the creepy hypnotism in this one, I don't know. It just you see that we haven't really showed Scars of Dracula yet. So Dracula does a lot of cool hypnotism stuff in that one. But I don't know. This one's real creepy to me on that.
The fact that mom is like kissing them on the lips is kind of weird.
Yeah. But I mean,
I
they're
see.
all evil vampires, so I guess it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Film shows like the hypnotism is trying to, for me, bring about the appeal to Fountain of Youth of the vampires in this.
Yeah, yeah. Also, this set is so beautiful, and this scene is so creepy. This is why these two are my favorite characters. This whole scene. I think this whole scene is perfectly shot, acted, everything.
Oh yeah.
Jean.
It's this. This also kind of reminds me of like Cats. How cats like play with
Yes.
Yeah, it's so very creepy.
Which I think is like perfect for a vampire too,
Yeah.
right? To have
Yeah.
like that cat-like reflexes and stuff.
Yeah.
And appeal. Someone said, yeah, the vampires would be kind of feminine in a way, even the male ones, because they have to use that allure.
Yeah.
Kind of like Lestat and the Vampire
I was just about to
Chronicles.
say, I was like, are we going to watch Interview with the Vampire or the Stat?
We should.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Oh, it is. I don't think it gets the praise it deserves, though.
Not either. Tom Cruise is so good in that.
That's like the one rare occasion that I find him good in something.
Climb all the way up.
No, you didn't know. That's funny.
You should have been like, yes, it's Antichrist Devil Child. That's what it stands for. That's right. Got him. Oh. Oh, they were so synced that he got a double kill.
Oh,
She did.
no.
Excuse me.
She did.
Double kill.
Oh man, Nolan, that sucks. That'd be funny to mess with him though.
Yeah, the costumes in this one are really on point.
They really are, and that's another comment that we are getting from them. There's a lot of comments coming in about how good the costumes are and how they're more believable in this movie than the other one. The story is more in depth, that they absolutely have to do a triple watch. They're going to take notes on this. One of them is going to use this film for one of their papers, so they're going to deep dive this film, which again, remember, we could barely find any information about it, so if you do find more information, let us know.
Please send it, because I would like to know. I know Hammer has a huge couple of books all about the making of their films and stuff, and maybe if you buy the Blu-ray of this, you'll get all those bonus features too or whatever. But yeah, I couldn't really find anything, so
yeah,
I apologize, because I love just dropping all the deep lore, but I don't have any that's authentic enough. I guess I could make stuff up, but that's not cool.
Nah, yeah. Then you lose all of your
I know.
All of your credit for your channel.
Yeah, I know.
And if you guys are, like I mentioned earlier, go ahead and check out Gill-boy's channel as well. He's doing some really cool deep dives and, you know, a bunch of other cool stuff going on. You get to see all the characters that are at the lagoon.
Yes.
There's a lot of them.
Yes, there will be more soon too. I'm gonna have a lot of fun stuff coming out soon, so definitely subscribe. Gonna have a couple more game streams, game videos. Then I'm gonna have a retro deep dive video come out, some more reviews, and some other like more fun, secretive character stuff that I don't want to mention because I want it to be a surprise.
Yes. So again, guys, don't forget, it doesn't help just to watch his videos. Be sure that you're also subscribing, liking, commenting if you want to, just to help the co-host out. And I myself will have more movie reviews coming. Nolan, actually, there are some Christian metal bands that are so freaking metal that like the lyrics alone, you're like, holy crap. So
there's actually black metal Christian metal, which is ironic.
I was listening to something like, oh my gosh, this is so metal, and I was like, it was coming from the people you would least expect. So it was crazy. I was like, I had no idea.
Breaks down doors. He's like, have you guys seen Steve Reeves movies?
Somebody's like, discount Arnold over here.
Yeah.
Why does he look like he just like wants to take her and do weird things to her?
Well, it's Lagoon After Dark.
Yeah.
That's why. He's like, I'm not a vampire. It doesn't scare me.
I'm just some crazy guy.
It's like, I'll break your cross and then I'll take you. Oh, fade to black.
No, dude, a lot of it's not popular. Like, I don't listen to popular stuff either. But it really shocked me when I forgot, like, one of the things that my friends listens to, and I was like, one of the bands my friends listen to, and apparently you couldn't even tell it was Christian metal unless you like actually deep dove. And I was like, damn.
Looked at the lyrics or whatever.
Yeah, but even so, I was like, oh wow, this is crazy.
I think the makeup on the lady there was better than those kids earlier.
I agree.
On that bite. I didn't even really realize that until you pointed it out. And that one, I was like, they did a little bit better job there.
Yeah.
Blending it into the skin. But that other one was pretty bad.
Why did he beat him with the fire stick? Why not just...
Oh, I just shot him! Because you got to make sure he's dead. They always come back.
Yeah, 80, if you'd be willing to give me more Japanese metal to look into. I'm going to do more Bandmate, of course, but I kind of want to expand to different ones too, and add more to the channel, but I'm not really well-versed in the music scene over there.
I only listen to Volbeat.
I saw Volbeat a long time ago. And it was just so weird. It just sounded like he had cotton balls in his mouth the whole time.
They did what?
It just sounded like he had cotton balls in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was like going for some weird metal Elvis impersonation.
That's what I'm saying. It like reminds me of like Elvis and Misfits and Danzig.
Yes.
Like, it's like a combination of that.
Which is weird because it's not like it's totally bad, but like I wasn't there for them. I was there for Megadeth, Motorhead, and Looking at Coil.
I remember they opened for Slipknot one time and they played longer than Slipknot, and I was like, all right.
I would be mad too, especially if I bought tickets for the main act to be.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of a little mad, but it was Slipknot was still fun, so I
honestly, Lacuna Coil was really good live. I was getting kind of nervous because a lot of times female vocalists can't do what they do on the record live and stuff.
Yeah,
but she actually sounds better live than on the record. And I'm not knocking women. It's just like sometimes, unfortunately, a lot of times they just find a good-looking lady and just put them as a front of a band. And it's good to actually see women that can actually do the job. You know what I mean?
Yes. Metal Elvis, Melvis.
Elvis.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, 80. This is a weird scene. I'm gonna stroke her face first.
Yeah. Oh, there went the clown. Oh, now I'm at the fake stroking scene.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta look like that, sir?
Okay, I don't agree
Oh,
with
what
that,
a
Nolan.
twist. Oh, live? Is he talking about live?
Maybe, I don't know, but
Well, maybe now, but yeah, I would definitely pick Ozzy over AC/DC. But I do like AC/DC though.
even
But
as somebody,
I've
even
never
as
seen AC/DC live, so I don't know.
I'm
I'm
not a
sure they're good.
I'm not a super big AC/DC fan. However, like I can honestly say, like they probably do put on a good show. I mean, hello, they're still going strong after all these years. But Ozzy would definitely blew me away live, honestly. But
Yeah,
the
I've
exact
always wanted to see him live. I'm a little jelly you got to see him, bro. I know it's not that well. I have seen them live on like the DVD of like Bon Scott and the original band and stuff. That was awesome. He's like, look at my fingers. Look at them. Yeah, one thing you could say about this film is that it's definitely not slow. It's very action packed, fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
The time it does slow down is just to build story and world build.
A perfect amount of tension.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's definitely a good film. And its American poster is awesome as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Thin Lizzy. Yeah, man. Thin Lizzy's awesome.
Oh, I love Thin Lizzy.
Oh, did you get to see Thin Lizzy and Queen? That's cool, man.
I think seeing Thin Lizzy would be awesome. Queen is a little too stadium rock for me. Or maybe it's just because, like, in jazz band, they made us play Queen songs all the freaking time. I'm like,
Oh, that's probably it. I would freaking, yeah. If
like,
you're forced to do stuff in school.
like I can appreciate them, like, for the history, you know, and what they did. Obviously, fantastic musicians and everything. But I'm like, ugh.
He is back. The final boss has spawned. Somebody call Blade. Oh, you got to actually see the Bohemian Rhapsody? That's cool, man. I bet that was awesome.
Okay, here's Vampire Elvis back again.
What the hell is going on, man?
He's like, the fire can't stop me.
I'm here to suck blood, baby. Fire! Oh. Dude, I can't unsee that now. He is Vampire Elvis. Damn it. Oh. It's the cross on the crossbow. Get it?
Them like looking at his head is funny. They're just like, huh?
Oh, yeah. Such also, again, a creative, unique way to kill a vampire.
Yes.
So I have to say, this movie, I 10 out of 10 for me on this one.
I like how it's in just the usual stakes and all this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Like,
it shows that you can create an original vampire story. Because I mean, there's so many vampire stories. You know, you could argue everything's already been done, but here again, look at how original this one is. So creative, awesome.
Everyone's already sending in their ranking.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we're almost near the end of the movie. So.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much over.
Oh, Nolan, I'm glad your dad had fun. I'm glad you had fun with your dad. I also like how they conquered the vampires in this one.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. And I like how they're just like, you know what? Why don't we just throw more fire?
Yeah. You know, Beavis would be proud.
Yeah, fire. I would love to see Beavis and Butthead's commentary on Twins of Evil, though.
Me too. Somebody write Mike Judge.
Yeah.
Or Beavis and Butthead commentate on Vampire Lovers.
Yes. Oh my God. Whoa.
That would be so hilarious.
When I'd probably
more pink script.
Yes. The day has been saved.
Well, everyone.
10 out of 10. Gill-boy says check it out.
I actually agree. This is like one of my favorite ones, actually.
Elvira.
But let's see. We've got 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s. No ranking lower than an 8 out of 10 for this one. So seems like you guys really enjoyed this one much more, which I'm kind of glad, and I could see why.
So they're giving it 8s. What
we have no lower rankings than an 8 out of 10. So we have like 8 out of 10, fair. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, stuff like that. Lots of people saying they loved the writing of this one much more. Yes. They loved following the townspeople around, following the vampires, you know. They found the allure of the vampires much more intriguing in this one. A unique way of making vampires. I could use this for an inspiration for my student film. Fantastic. And like we mentioned, you could figure out how to make your own vampire lore with this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just look at what they did. They did wonderful things here. Not many people would think out of the box like this, you know, with like making them, you know, circus people and creatures and stuff like that, so they can hide in the darkness and do the transformations. That was a wonderful idea to do. So don't be afraid to use all that. No more.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the writers from the writing side, they enjoyed this so much more.
Yeah, this movie needed. I'm sorry, I have to change my review. I agree with Nolan. This movie needed Jared Leto. 0 out of 10. Don't check it out. Yeah, the writing of this film is superb. Like, it's awesome. Definitely, like you said, it's out of the box. And also I think somebody said too, you know, they like circus films. So, you know, that's kind of like its own genre of film.
Yeah,
and so to combine these two is genius because it does. Yeah.
Oh, because sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
You're fine.
My sound made it sound like you stopped already. So go ahead.
No, I did stop.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because, like, again, the audio is being really weird today. But we're having storms, so I don't know. But the circuses alone can be creepy. So adding a vampire element to that was a very smart idea because, you know, carnival folk, I mean, you go to your local fair, for example.
Yeah.
Would you trust any of them at all?
Especially if they're like, come follow me into the woods.
You know, that's happened to me more than once, and I'm not going to. You don't go into the woods. You just say no. Like, no, the stuff is here. The only dangerous thing I did was that trunk cookies thing, but that's it.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what? I would die if he's at the scare con that everybody goes to, and he'd be like, "Here's my trunk cookies." It'll be like, "See, guys, they're good." Anyway, circuses have always been, or like those traveling freak shows. What a creepy side of horror that I think isn't touched on with anymore. I think the last like kind of modernish version I saw was like American Horror Story with Freak Show.
Yeah. And that was,
And
and of course, there's Freaks. That old school film. So great.
yes,
Yeah.
which I think we have to show.
Oh, for sure. That's great.
But like I think American Horror Stories season on Freak Show was actually really good, or Circus or whatever they did. So there's so many creepy elements that you could use because even the humans that in real life that are in that are kind of bizarre people, So like having a supernatural element to it is a really smart thing to do. And I think we're missing that mystique in modern vampire movies. Honestly, I'm so sick and tired of, like, you got the underworld movies where they're like, oh yeah, everything's badass and we're gonna fight all the time. Like, no, where's the lore now? You know what I mean? Or we got like modern Dracula stuff where it's just like, okay, you're kind of beating it with like a dead horse. You know what I mean? Definitely. I have a challenge for the film students.
Dun, dun, dun.
Send me and Gills. You can send it to the Kismo Media Group email, mercyhyde@kismomediagroup.com. Send us, and I will show him a short little writings on how you would do a new vampire lore. I want to know. He wants to know.
Ooh, yeah.
We will read them next time because we're going to do Kiss of the Vampire next Friday.
Yay!
We'll read them before the movie, and we will give you our feedback.
It'll be fun.
Everybody down?
I hope so.
We've got a lot of people that are down, so
awesome. Let's do
I
it.
look forward to this.
I would love to see what y'all all think because vampires are fun. And hopefully we can get back to that creepy mystique, spookiness.
So again, it's mercyhyde@kitsumomediagroup.com. You can send it right there to me as an attachment or straight in the email. It doesn't matter. And I'll be sure to screenshot it and we'll bring them up before the next movie next Friday and get your hamster wheel a-turning for this vampire-themed extravaganza we're going to be having lately. Tomorrow night's stream, I will move to the Friday after next, so that way you and Mage can be here. So I'm not,
Yeah.
I've already seen the show, so it's kind of not worth me kind of doing it by myself because I've already seen it.
Hopefully, Mage can get that fixed super fast because that sucks not having a computer, especially him being a streamer. It's like,
and
hopefully he's already scheduled his videos to come out.
I'm totally working on getting Rez back on here too. So just be patient with her. She always tells me to say hi to you guys, and she will be here. But yeah, send me your vampire lore. Even though if you're not a film student, if you're somebody that's watching and you want to send it, go ahead and send it my way.
Everyone should create their own vampire. It's cool.
We will. We'll have a little discussion before next week's film. Tomorrow night we'll move that, and everybody have a good weekend.
Yes.
Oh, is there anything else? Because we've been streaming now for 3 hours. And,
closer to 4.
Yeah, and I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna need to put my feet up soon. It's not to rush everybody. But I need to put my feet up because I'm still healing, guys. So bear with me. It was really nice doing the double feature with you guys. I enjoyed this.
Lots of fun.
Thank you for coming back. And we'll check out
Hi, Future Rez.
Yes, Edie, you guys should talk to her in the comments because she does watch the replay and she does read through the comments. So please do. And we'll get her to come back. And send us your vampire lores. We'll see you guys next Friday.
Yes.
And then next Saturday, I believe. Hold on here, let me check. Because I'm moving tomorrow's to the week after. So next weekend we have Friday we have where is it? Kiss of the Vampire, and then Saturday we have a double feature of Dracula, Taste of the Blood of Dracula, and Scars of Dracula.
Ooh, those are awesome. I love Scars.
So this is gonna be really fun. This is
I
going
hope
to.
Tom is dressed up like Dracula for that.
We should all dress up as Dracula for
We
that.
should. I might. I have the cape.
I have a cape somewhere too. Let's all show up in capes.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Just be like, is that wine you're drinking? It's like, no, I never drink wine.
It's milk wine. Duh.
It's the blood of my enemies.
Thank you, Edie, for being here. Thank you, Roger, for stopping by.
It's so
Thank
cool
you,
to see all you
Nolan,
guys
for coming
again.
by. Thank
Yes,
you,
thanks,
Rebecca,
Nolan.
for
Thanks,
sneaking
Sam.
on. And Sam, yes, and Mage himself in the comments.
Yes.
And we will see you guys next weekend. So have a great one. And I
Yes.
will we'll watch the strain the weekend after next. I know you guys are anxious to see where everything's going with that. And yeah, we will talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Stay spooky.